And welcome along to what I think is going to be a rare one-off stream rather than part of one of our stream build series is because we've got this, a the brand new, out yesterday and already on a 6-week back order on the Lego website. Brand new Keith Haring dancing figures set. It's the new art set. And we're going to build a set together, which we've never done on stream before. In fact, we've never done at all before. But it is one of those build together sets that can be for up to 1 to 5 people. So it's going to be 5 different instruction books. So we'll take a man each, tackle them, and then as we finish, move on to our next men. Well, you'll get
please, can I open it,
we're going to burst it open. We're not using your silly screwdriver and saving the box. If you want this set, by the way, because as mentioned, it is now out of stock or back order in the UK. Do you want to sort through those while I sort through these? It is on back order, but it's in Costco, or it was in Costco yesterday. I have now clarified the price. It's $83.98 in Costco. So that's a lot less than we paid for it in the Lego store. So if you want it, Costco is your friend. You can order online at Costco as well. No, you bought it at the Lego store. You were with me in Costco.
Oh, I was there. There's a lot in. There was a lot going on.
You can choose between bag 1 and bag 2, book 1 and book 2, but we have to do them in order because I'm autumnal.
They're not in books. They're not.
Oh, right. Well, then you'll have to see which one's got bag 1 in. I need them to be done in order.
That's not got one. That's a continuation, I think. Oh no.
No, it must have bags.
That's 14.
Right, so that, yeah, so that's probably figure number 2. Yeah, $83.98 including that.
7.
Yes. 7, so that goes in there. Is this one got the barcode on? So that'll be number 1. Yeah, that's number 1.
Bag 11.
Bag 11. Okay, so that's our order. So you can either do orange or blue.
Orange.
I will need to scan the front of it in a second. So what bags do you need for orange?
It just says 1. No, it doesn't.
1 to 3 you'll need. So they're your bags. And then I guess I have 4 to 6. And then we'll put the rest back in the box for now. And grab them as we need them. Yeah, if you want to get them on the Costco website, it's £90. Because on the website, it does include the cost of delivery as well. So it's always a little bit more on the website. Right, I'm just going to scan the front of that so that we can get it registered. Let us know in the chat, as always, what you're going to be building along with us. Always interested. And hello, everybody. How are we doing? Are we all right? Are we excited to see if me and Anna can play nicely together? I mean, there's no way we can argue on this, surely. It's basically 5 separate builds. Got this for myself for no special occasion from the Lego store. Boom. Registered.
You do have it for a special occasion.
What's the special? That's not a special occasion, is it? It's like Christmas, birthdays. It's not any of those. All right. So this is bag 4. That means Anna's going to get to have to do the woohoo because she's got bag 2. Although I can woohoo for man 2. Woohoo! Man 2 woohoo. Oh, you've got all the talking blurb. I just go straight into instructions. No. So you'll have to tell us all about it with your talking blurb.
I've not really read it.
I don't know. Has anyone else got this set? I don't know if it's just people being...
What is with the lights again?
I don't know if it's just people being a little bit homophobic. But I've never had a set in a video where I've announced we're getting a set. I've never had as many people be like, I don't get it. Why are you getting that? I don't like that set. Why is everyone buying that set? So I assume it's just meathead's going to meathead.
I'm not especially a fan of it. It's not.
No, but you're not feeling the need to go on the internet and tell people how much you don't like it just to prove that you like girls, are you?
But if you hadn't bought it, I don't think I would have.
Really, I think it's awesome because I've got his I've got a ramen bowl with his art on. I've got a Disney hoodie with his art on. I really like that art style. I think it's really cool. But yeah,
it's subjective, isn't
it is. But let us know if you've picked this one up as well, or if you plan to pick it up. because I am intrigued. And yeah, like I say,
You don't like Starry Night, do you?
I don't like it as a Lego set. I like the painting. I don't think the Lego set's very good. But even when I was in the Lego store yesterday, the first one to disappear off the shelves was this. This one I had to wait for the restock in the store before I could pick one up. And it was also the only one that went on back order on lego.com as well. So either they've not made very many of them.
Have you moved the lights?
No. Either they've not made very many of them, or it is the most popular of the three that came out yesterday. We have now already had as well, by the way, our Space Baby and the road plates and stuff, but it didn't come with the shell, even though it was part of the same order. So I don't know when the shell is coming. That was ordered yesterday as well. I'll double check the box actually. I pulled the Space Baby out and didn't notice it. It might be in the bottom of the box. But yeah, a little bit confused as to why. No, because the box has got all the train track and road plates in that I need to take to the city on Sunday. I'm continuing with Brick Cross Station. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Still one of my favourite sets of last year, Brick Cross Station. Enjoyed that very much. I think there's going to be some interesting build techniques in this.
The window.
No, do you want it open?
Yeah, it's on the
Ta-da! My shell is in transit with DPD. Maybe the shells are coming from a different warehouse to the other stuff then, I don't know. I haven't actually checked. I assume it's on its way. I definitely ordered it. But I guess it's coming in a different parcel.
Fine anyway, isn't it?
Well, you keep just changing your mind on it. You need to hurry up and make a decision about whether it's yours or not, so I know whether I need to buy one on eBay or not.
I'm not seeing it yet.
I mean, it's been all over there. It's selling for like £100 on eBay.
It.
Probably because you're not looking for the crazy overpriced stuff. But yeah, people are selling it for big pennies. Large grown-up amounts of pennies. People are monsters. I've also had a couple of people say like, oh, I got 3 of them. And I'm like, no, you didn't. There's absolutely no way you got 3 of them. Because I've had so many other people saying, well, we've got 2 separate Lego accounts. But because we live at the same address, they still only let us have one because they don't cross-reference it against address. So unless there are people out there who are sad enough to have multiple accounts at multiple addresses and have recruited like their friends and families to receive their Lego parcels so that they can be total scummy scalpers, I don't understand.
I'm building the same thing as Kevin.
Yeah, we're both building the set together. We've never done this before.
Oh my god, I don't like these pages. They're not turning very well.
I mean, they're just pages.
Yeah, but I think because they've been all together, they've all got stuck together. Not stuck, but like, yeah, they're just not turning the way they're supposed to be turning. The lights.
I'm crocheting leaves because I have a craft fair to press for. Anna's a crochet woman now.
No, don't tell people.
Well, it was in the video yesterday. She's doing Star Trek crochet stuff. She's making me an Ewok.
No, I'm not. There's not even brown stuff with it, Kevin.
I can provide you some brown stuff as previously offered. But yeah, she got a lovely crochet set. What are you sending me there, Topher? Topher, are you in the chat? He's just sent me something on Slack. I don't know what he's sending me, but I obviously can't look at Slack while I'm entertaining the masses.
Did the other night?
No, I didn't. Okay. Looks like the blue shell is still available. It is, but it's only 1 per household. Not even 1 per account. It's 1 per household. So we can't get a second one. We'll just have to
share.
Yeah, just have to wait. Just have to wait and get one at some point for a second one. Because obviously I want to smash it into the into Mario. Because that's what the blue shell does. It is a force of evil.
Many arguments have started because of that stupid shell.
I'm sending you the intro of the video. Why are you only sending me the intro, Topher? The full video needs to be sat there waiting for me at 10 o'clock when we end the stream so that I can upload it. I'm I'm not watching an intro before you send me the real thing. I've got to schedule that and then go to bed. I'm at Cambridge Brick Festival tomorrow. When I picked this up in Smith's yesterday, it wasn't even on the shelves. I had to interact with staff and they had to get it out the back for me. Is that because it had already sold out or because they hadn't put it out yet? Just ordered Lion Knight's Castle, waiting on it to ship so I can get my insider points to get the shell. It's a tense wait, hoping it stays in stock. I'm sure it will stay in stock. If it's not gone out of stock now, it's not going out of stock. I just hope they made so many that they widen it up to let some people order additional ones further down the line, because that's the best way to combat the scalpers. Let them all get them and think they're really clever, and then next week say, actually, you can have 10 each. There's a million of them, so you're never going to get any value. Ha ha to the scalpers. That's what I'd do if I was
it just
Mr.
feels
Lego.
a stupid way to do something that's popular.
It is mad that it wasn't just a gifted purchase with the Mario Kart set. I don't really understand that.
The space thing. The space baby, that was last year.
Well, I said,
I don't.
I mean, there was a space set that came out yesterday as well. There was the. I mean, I said on the video. It feels like someone's just entered them into the spreadsheet wrong, and they've just doubled down on it so they don't look silly. And to me, it feels like the space baby was always supposed to be the Insider's World, and the Mario shell was always supposed to be the gift for purchase with Mario Kart. It just seems mad that it's not that way round. The only reason I can think it's not that way round is maybe Nintendo just doing Nintendo things, saying, no, you can't have 2 different 18 plus sets at the same time. You're allowed 1 per year as part of our contract. Or some weird Nintendo stuff like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think it was a mistake that they doubled down on, so that they don't look silly. And in the end, they've made themselves look silly by doing it.
Who, Lego?
Lego. I genuinely think it was a mistake. I'm assuming the Cambridge Brick Festival is the only reason to ever visit Cambridge. Similar to Milton Keynes. My distaste for football teams doesn't extend to the rest of the city. Obviously, Cambridge is a city to feel sorry for if they don't have a proper football team. Cambridge itself is a lovely city.
A few times.
Yeah. Just like Milton Keynes is one of my favourite cities. Just because their football team's absolute dirt worst doesn't mean you have to dislike the place.
I don't think anyone should rate a place because of a football team, because that's
exactly.
stupid.
You just boo a little bit on the way in, like we do whenever we pass Northampton.
No, I do not. I do not do
You make a lot of noise.
No, because I'm scared. There's a noise you make. We're just driving along, listening to whatever, and then he screams. It's awful.
Look, if I drive past a sign that says Bleak Fields, I have to scream about it. It's just the rules. It's a shame you can only get 1 blue shell from Mario, but I think Kev should keep it. I mean, it's not going to be a public vote. It's Anna's decision. If Anna wants it, she can have it. That's the way it works. Because she is the female around here. And she will kick up much more of a fuss than I would if she doesn't get what she wants. So if she wants it, she gets it, and I buy one. If she's not bothered, I get it, and we only end up with 1. But, yeah.
I can't find another one. Really, eggs.
Eggs? You've got eggs in yours. I don't have any eggs in mine.
Help me.
What are we looking for?
One of them. This stupid one of them.
I mean, you do bunch your stuff up in a tray. What's there? It fell into the top. Who do I support? The mighty Peterborough United.
Can we turn one of these lights off?
No, obviously not. The lighting's no different to how it normally is.
I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to see.
Have you tried opening your face holes?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know what else to suggest.
Problems with glare. A lot of glare.
Glare. Where on the chair? Where on the chair?
I need it up
right
like
there.
that, but then no one can see what I'm doing.
Use the app.
Oh, I use the app. My phone's about there. And that again,
Well,
that would be
my other iPad's there. You could just stand it in front of you. Yeah, that's why I said my other iPad is there. It's under it. So you can do that if you want.
Can I help you?
Yes. Yes, you can. Also, reminder, boys and girls, if you are going to be at Cambridge Brick Festival tomorrow, I am going to be armed with the 97 remaining Anna Loves Shark stickers. So if you want one, come and ask me for one. It is similar to the spiky shell, one per customer, one per household. I don't want, because there's only ever going to be 100 of them. I don't want someone who's there with 3 mates and only one of them watches. I don't really want to give like a bunch of people who don't know who we are and don't know what it means. It's not about spreading the word. It doesn't even have the name of the channel on. It's literally a little cool thing for people who know what it means.
A total lie, apparently.
But yeah, if you want one, just come and ask me for one, and I will give you one, unless they run out, in which case I won't, because they'll be all gone at that point. So that goes there.
This feels really off. Why is it feeling off? Why are you feeling weird?
Lion Knight's Castle arrived today. My 3-year-old boy thinks it's his, loving the shark sticker. Yeah, that's where the third one went, because I said there's only 97 remaining. One went on Rob's Lion Knight's Castle. Just in case he figured out a way to wash the pen off, I wanted to make sure I completely defaced the box with a sticker.
Oh, he thinks that the Lion Knight's Castle is his. Cool.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Sounds like it probably is his. Is he watching?
It is yours.
Yeah.
What's your
Rob,
name?
son of Rob.
Rob's friend. Rob's son.
That's it. Let's cause a kerfuffle. We love to cause a kerfuffle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm up for causing a kerfuffle. There you go. I think that's part of a person starting to take shape. One of the cool things about this set, if you've not really looked at the set, is it has the little stands that you can put the sets on, but you can also wall mount it as well and display it in your chosen arrangement. Where's bag 5? I want an Anna Loves Shark sticker, but I'll not be at the Brick Festival tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm going to Alton Towers tomorrow. Well, I suggest we're not going to get rid of 97 of them tomorrow. So they'll come with me to every festival I go to until they're all gone. So, yeah, if you're going to be at any brick events over the next few months, I would say, assuming everyone who recognises me at these events usually says hello anyway, it's usually no more than about 15 or 20 people. So I suspect, unless a load more people come out of the woodwork because they want a sticker, it's going to take at least 5 or 6 festivals before they're all gone. And 5 or 6 festivals will take the best part of 6 months, I imagine.
How many pages does that other one have? How many pages has that got?
This is, I don't know. Why? 51?
Goodness me.
What?
I have 75.
Yeah, you chose that one. Do I like Football Manager or Lego? I mean, believe it or not, Gary, I like them both. That's why I make content on them both. What a strange question. Just wondering how much you spend on Lego on an average month and how much do you write off as a business expense?
All of it.
Yeah, unless it's like, I mean, there are a few sets that we'll get that you never see that are personal sets, and like gifts, like Anna's birthday present wasn't a business expense. So there's a few.
It was on stream.
Well, it hasn't been on stream.
Is there?
No, your birthday present.
Oh, it's not on stream yet, no.
I don't think that was either. Although we probably could retroactively add that. But yeah, so pretty much all of it, because it is all pretty much bought for the business. It's stuff we wouldn't be spending money on if it wasn't for the business. We started the channel around about the same time we started the collection, so it's all very easy to prove that it was all with a business expense in mind. With regard to what we spend on a monthly basis, I don't actually know. I know it's less than we make.
In the world?
If you add in the money that comes in from YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, brand deals for this channel, it's probably well under half of the money that is made in total from all of those sources. So it's self-sustaining, so we don't feel the need to keep track of it in that way. It's certainly more than anyone else should, and more than we would if this wasn't a business. If this was a personal Lego collection, shopping the way we shop would be absolutely insane, because quite apart from anything else, we do it the wrong way around. We buy stuff on release day,
Dave.
Whereas what a normal collector should do is ignore stuff when it's first released and buy stuff just before it retires or when it's on sale. Whereas we do it the opposite of that, because we want to make content on the new sets. So we buy it when it's at its most expensive, because we're silly gooses. Meant to be working, but I'm currently playing FM and watching you build Lego. That is a wonderful thing to do. What are we building today? We are building the Keith Haring Dancing Figures art set that came out yesterday. Love the Speed Champions wall mount. Is that a custom one? It is a custom one. The design is by Hall of Fame Builder, who's an American creator on TikTok who has a website and sells instructions for stuff like that. So I bought the instructions from him and then bought all the parts and built it, and it's really, really cool. It is worth bearing in mind. It's expensive to do if you're planning on doing your own. It cost me about £400 worth of parts. You already know that. We've talked about this on stream loads of times. So yeah, it's not a cheap thing to do, but it does look awesome.
Don't make that noise.
I would say if you're looking for a more cost-effective but not quite as cool-looking version of it, those little Brickify wall mounts that we had at the old house are fine. Do you remember them?
Oh, the floaty things?
Yeah, they're quite cool.
No.
This, by the way, boys and girls, would be a great parts pack for black plate. There's so much black plate in it. I'll have to have a look at the parts list and see just how much, because while it's super cheap in Costco, it might be worth investing in a second one just for the plate, because the plate would be handy. Not right now, but the plate would be handy for Mills plates.
I want that shaky thing.
What shaky thing?
I said on yesterday. It made me
oh, the vibrating
it was
thing.
So nice.
How much was that? I didn't even look at that. That's insane. I mean, it's probably on the website if you actually genuinely want one.
Expensive.
Yeah, everything always is.
£200 more expensive.
Really? Mm-hmm. What, on the Costco website? That's unusual.
Yeah, I know.
What, it's exactly the same thing?
$3.99 in the shop.
Was it on special offer or something yesterday?
It must be, and it was like $7.99 on the
That's
on the
mad.
website.
Yeah, if you've not seen Anna wobbling, it's on the video, one of the videos that I put out yesterday.
With my stick, but it felt really good.
Money no object. What would be the set that I got right now?
Kevin would get Rivendell.
No, I wouldn't. If money was no object, I mean, am I only allowed one set? Because I'd go back and get Cafe Corner, because that's...
You've got one.
Yeah, but I've got one I made myself, but Cafe Corner's like a £3,000 set, so I'd just get the most expensive one.
It.
Yeah, I know. Or the Grand Carousel is one that I would really like, which is also worth thousands now. I'd really like that. Yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that I would be interested in if money was no object. But unfortunately, stupid old money, stupid exists. Stupid. And they don't just give us all our Lego for free, which is really upsetting.
Well, not from back in the day. Yeah.
I'd also quite like the Ghostbusters Firehouse.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
It is just nice. I don't know if it's got interior though.
I'm not sure.
And the fact that you've not seen the films is just...
No, but I used to watch the cartoon. I used to have all the toys when I was a kid as well.
Yeah,
I had the backpack thing and the little jobby.
I forget his name, the tall dude.
Egon.
And his head would come up and there'd be like a green ghost coming out of him. Oh,
I had loads of slime as well.
But your mum loved that.
She was quite the fan of slime.
She what I know what you like. What you're like, you would have got it out.
Oh, it would go everywhere.
Spread
Mushed into the carpets and all sorts.
What, the same carpet that's still there, do you reckon? Or what
Is
was
the carpet
there?
still there? I thought the carpet was gone.
Your dad's house?
Did he still have carpet?
I don't really know. It's like brown.
Well, then probably, yeah, that was the original carpet when the house was built.
That was from like
Yeah.
the 70s.
That'll have my Wii in it. No, not the 70s. That house was built in 1984. I was 18 months old when we moved into
It
that
was only
house.
that
It was a new
old?
build.
Really? Wow.
My
Apparently
Keith is coming tomorrow. I'm building Mario Kart. I've got Mario Kart on my to-do list for
where
sure.
we lived up the road, that was like 2015, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was like a big plaque that said 2015 when this was all built.
In fact, yeah, I did know that because remember how when we first moved in, they were still cutting our grass? That was on a 10-year contract. So, yeah, that came to an end. That's
When
why they stopped cutting
split
our
up,
grass.
Wires.
Yeah, that was so
day.
confusing the day someone just turned. We'd not long moved in and there was just someone out the front cutting our grass and we had no idea what was going on. And it turned out it was a deal with the original developer of the estate that for the first 10 years they'd keep everyone's front gardens cut. Which would be really handy now because our front garden here is a right state.
You just need to.
Well, I bought a lawnmower and then threw my back out, so I've not been able to use it yet. I might give it a try on Sunday. Now my back's slowly getting a little better. Do you think you'll ever get Rivendell? Not unless... I mean, it would need to be a situation like the situation that led us to getting the Colosseum. It would need to be so stupidly cheap that it's not really acceptable to not get it.
God, I thought I found the deal of the thing of earlier. I saw this person selling all of his Lego, and there was Rivendell in there. There was a Colosseum in there, and I was looking at the price. I thought it said 1,100, and I was like, "That's cheap. I'll get in touch." And they're like, "No, no, it says 11,000."
Yeah, so it'd need to be it would be a circumstance like that. It would have to be like 200 quid. And it would have to be, okay, we are silly if we don't buy this. Because neither of us are into Lord of the Rings at all. We've got no other Lord of the Rings stuff. Yes, it looks like a really nice set, but there's lots of really nice sets we don't have. That's not really enough of a reason to spend, what is it, nearly £500 on it? It's expensive for something we don't really have any attachment to. When there's so many other sets that we would prefer to have if we were going to spend that kind of money. So yeah, it's unlikely, I would suggest. That's the sort of thing where they need to get... Woohoo! That's the sort of thing where they need to get us into the ambassador network and start sending us stuff like that for free so that we can own it. That's the only way we'll get stuff like that.
That looks very dirty. Very inappropriate.
It's like a penis. Is that what you mean?
It's very inappropriate looking.
It's his leg. Hannah says that's looking inappropriate. Don't know what she means. Looks fine to me.
I'm building the same thing as Kevin.
Yes. We are building together.
You go and get me a pop.
You're so
know.
annoying because I asked you 10 minutes ago if you
I'll go
wanted
get
one.
it.
Well, no, I'll go in a minute. Just let me finish my bag. I'm on the last bit of this bag.
That's what I'll go.
Well, no, I can go in a minute. I've got like 5 pieces to do.
Fine. Are you coming? Come on. Oh. Kevin, out here is the disgrace.
Yeah, I know. I did it. There you go. Looks less like a wang now. And then I think this is the final bag for my first figure. Bag the 6th. What dream set do you want Lego to make? Wembley. Wembley would be awesome. My daughter has come to the conclusion that one of you plays Animal Crossing rather a lot due to the woohoo for bag 2, which you hear when fishing on the game. I mean, it's because Blur have a song called Song 2, where they go woohoo, and that's basically the song. But I mean, we've both played a lot of Animal Crossing over the years, but yeah, it's Blur. Blame Blur.
Ow.
Should have let me go. I've now moved on to the next bag, so I would have been back by now. You are a goose of the silly variety. What kind of goose are you? A silly goose. She's a silly goose. She is a goose who's very silly. She's a silly goose.
Oh.
She is a goose, so yes, she is. She's a silly. Get away from here, you. Oi, no, they're my shoes. Back off, or you'll be outside.
What is it?
It's a wang.
It's a giraffe.
Oh, okay.
Look.
Okay, I'll believe
Head
you. Yeah,
and then legs.
it does look a little giraffe-y.
Giraffe.
Dave has something in his mouth, does he? I mean, that is pretty standard for Dave. He is a jerk.
I'm both like, what? Well, yeah, he's got a squishmallow of some sort.
Oh, I thought you meant like something that he shouldn't have. Yeah, he's always got a pillow in his mouth. That's how he rolls.
That's how he is.
I'd rather he was savaging pillows than chewing up Lego.
Or shoes. Or...
Yeah.
You don't really like a shoe, does he? Look, unless you've been given it.
But I'm still afraid to leave my shoes out.
Oh, my knee. Well, I don't use that on the next figure. Oh, Dave. I see.
Because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. Well, he's got thumbs, they're just not opposable thumbs. He's got thumbs on his hands.
Do you know what I've been watching recently a lot?
YouTube.
The oh my god, what's it called? The Hoof GP?
Never heard of
The
it.
Cow GP? I really enjoy watching this man cut and scrape cow feet. Don't
You're
know
a strange
why.
little human, aren't you?
I just find it really interesting.
Oh, I've got to do 2 of these. You silly man, Kevin. You silly, handsome, beautiful man. I see you go to Costco quite a bit. What's the joining requirements? You need to either own a business or work in one of about 30 different occupations. It's on a big list on their website. Chances are you or a close-ish family member probably meets the criteria and can get in. I think it would be unusual for anybody to be in a situation where they just didn't know anybody who could get them in as a guest even.
We didn't get any petrol yesterday.
We didn't. Is there a petrol station in
I'm
Milton
not sure.
Keynes?
I
I didn't
didn't see
notice
one.
one. We normally go to the one in Leicester, but because we were in Milton Keynes for Lego, we went to a different Costco yesterday.
It was all very backwards.
But yeah, we've got our membership because we own a business. But even before that, teachers are on the list. Social services people are on the list. Yeah, so you would have got on there. I think financial advisors are on the list, so I would have been able to get on there then as well. Anyone who works for the government in any capacity is on the list. Solicitors, doctors, nurses, anyone who works for the NHS in general, I think. So, yeah, there's most people can get in some way, somehow. But it is worth it. It's really good. I think you have to pay I think we pay like £30 a year for the membership, somewhere in that range.
And you can take 4 friends with you.
Yeah, that's what I mean about how even if you don't meet the criteria yourself, chances are someone you know does and they can bring you in and you can still buy.
So next year, don't buy me one. I'll just come with
Well,
you.
you don't have one. We have one as a company.
Oh, so it's just like 30?
It's just a company account. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
About you handsome little gentleman. What have you done?
Oh, just chop it off.
Drop your leg off? That seems silly.
Better lean and hang all day, every day. You ordering anything today?
Oh, crumbs. Unless it's my shell. That's the only thing we're waiting on. My proudest moment was getting promoted to a level that I qualified for the executive membership black card at Costco. Wow. I've not looked into the different membership levels. They did try and upsell us on one at the till once, but they looked at the card and said, oh, actually, you've got too long left on your thing. And they did say, well, they couldn't upgrade it because we had too long left on our membership. They did say when it comes time for renewal, come and see us at customer services. And I'd forgotten about it until this moment. So I never did, but I think we could probably be on a higher level. I don't really understand what the benefit of the higher level is. It's not going to get, the prices aren't going to get even cheaper, are they, surely?
Can we have the fan up? Feeling really hot and really a bit
female.
woozy.
A bit female. Oh, my Mac will go to sleep unless it's plugged in. Why is it not plugged in? Oh, we've got a problem here. I don't know why it's not plugged in.
The wire's not in.
Yeah, it is. It's there.
Oh, I thought they were white.
Right, we've got an emergency situation here, boys and girls. If the stream dies, it's because something is broken and I don't know what or why. I've got to go under the desk. Move, Dave. Ah!
It is a bit complicated, but if you had 5 of you, you could do one at a time. I'm assuming Topher is busy watching Spurs, probably. Ah,
Sorry.
toes.
But
Yeah, I know.
Tight time now.
It couldn't have been unplugged for long because you're always using it, aren't you? I'm just trying to make conversation while Kev's under the table doing whatever you're doing. How are you guys doing? Display
I don't know how he's plugged it all in.
Kevin might put them on the wall. He might.
They can't see or I think they can hear us again temporarily.
Hi, everybody.
But there you go. I think everything is back and we're charging. Oh, that was a little moment of panic. Can you see and hear everything okay now, boys and girls?
Kevin broke it all. Power cut. That's an annoying sound.
Oh.
Lol. He warned us. Oops, I don't know. I didn't touch it. I hear you. Who fell over?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, boys and girls. Somewhere, something under the cable has become unplugged. And it all is plugged in the same place. But the fact that the camera was still on meant that some stuff was still getting some power. And my laptop is now getting power. Although it's saying it's not charging, but now it is charging again. I'm very confused, but I think we're good. I think we should be fine. I think you can see us and hear us. It's good that we got the early warning. That was a little bit of a popple, wasn't it, female?
Oh, I'm excited. Just waiting.
I enjoyed that. A little bit of exercise under the table.
I think going under the table is exercise, especially when you get stressed because you just think the worst.
Well, because I know the consequences of the stream going offline. You can't get it back on easy. YouTube doesn't let you do it.
My screen went all black and screamed. We're so sorry that it screamed at you.
Or are we?
Keep you on your toes.
I'm not sorry because I didn't do it. Matt should be sorry. Get him in here for an apology. It surprised me a bit. I wasn't paying attention to the stream. Thought Premiere Pro had crashed. What? So there was a scream for everybody, was there? I don't understand the scream. Nothing was unplugged. I think it was just a loose plug down there. But yeah, now I am. Yeah, it is charging. I've gone down to 7% battery. We're now up to 9% battery. So the laptop is charging back up again.
Kevin's on edge that moment because it's not even on. It's not 50. Aren't you?
I'd like it to be properly charged.
And he used to mess with Andy about it.
Right, there is our first gentleman. And now I need to decide how to mount him. Do we put everything on? I think we put everything on anyway. So the wall mounts go on first.
I've got some invisible sticks. I don't know what I'm doing with my thing. Where's that bit go?
So I think this bit is the wall mount. And then we also get the stand thing on. I can't imagine a situation where we'll ever actually wall mount it. I imagine it will just be behind us in here. Right, so that goes around that away. So wall mount on the back of that one. Trouble actually wouldn't get that issue with a Windows PC. What on earth are you talking about? Of course you'll get the issue with Windows PC. Windows PC wouldn't have notified me it was unplugged. Macs are infinitely better. Of all the things you've built from Lego, what was the most difficult for me? The channel.
The what?
The channel. That was built from Lego and was much more difficult than any individual Lego set. Oh, we've also got some little bits on the back here, so when it is wall mounted, it has some support under it, so it doesn't just wobble loosely. That's quite clever.
I don't understand this bit.
What don't you understand?
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with it.
Follow the instructions, of course.
Okay. You look at that.
Ah, careful when you just plonk it. Right. So rotate that round.
No, that says that's bit.
Right, so that's that bit. So that bit's around like that. And then that just goes on there. Like that. There you go. Very straightforward.
Hate them.
You don't rotate things though. You try and rotate it in your brain, I think. Just physically rotate it to match the book, and it's easy. Will I be building Mario Kart? It's sat there ready to go. That'll probably be what I'm doing Monday, on Monday's stream, because I imagine we'll get this set done tonight. So Monday, Anna will be back to either World Map or she might start Jeffrey. Although you really need to crack on with that World Map because it's in the way in here. So it either needs to get finished or get taken out if it's not going to be finished on stream. And I'll do Mario Kart. Doobie doobie doobie. Doobie 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 doobie. Best vlogging camera. These days, it's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It is a brilliant bit of kit. Yeah, they are. I mean, there's not even a conversation to have anymore. Back in the day when we were vlogging, there was argument and disagreement and discussion and everyone had an opinion. There's no opinion to be had now. There is one answer. It is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 because the camera's brilliant. It's pocket sized. It's 4K. It has the built-in gimbal. It has the rotating screen so you can film forward and back. And it has the best mic in vlogging. Comes with it and gives you perfect noise cancellation as well. It is, I would go so far as to say, the perfect vlog camera. There is no longer a reason for vlog cameras to continue to improve. We have reached perfection. Yeah. When's the next Lego City video? It'll be next week sometime.
Is there on Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be there on Sunday. I've got all of the new road plates and train track now, so it'll be a continuation of what came out the other day. It'll be more road plates and train tracks and trying to get all of that in, which is probably going to be the next few city updates, just doing lots of road plates, lots of train track, which this is why I asked the other week, do you want me to show you what I'm doing every time I'm there? Because there are going to be periods where I'm doing the same thing for a few weeks because it's a job that needs doing and it's a big job. And that's definitely the case with these road plates and train tracks. We'll be doing them for a little while now. But when they're done, it's going to be awesome saucepans. Anna needs to speak up. She's cutting out again. I mean, you are further away than you were on the screen.
I'm only there because I was just trying to work this out. You told me to move things, so I was.
I wonder if when everything turned off, the software closed for the microphone. Matt did tell me what to do to fix this when it happens.
But you didn't listen.
No, I did. I'm looking at the software. Just speak a bit.
Speak of it, I'm doing this orange person thing.
Yeah, I think the problem was you just moved away a little bit. You were too far over there because the microphone points down here. Yeah, so we have to be equally between it. I think you just shuffled over to the side a bit. But it should be solved now.
What's that box? What's that box?
Oh, I moved that when I was under there before. Hold on.
Can it be flat so I can put my leg on it?
I guess so. If you flatten it and don't knock any of the cables while you're under there. And make sure you don't shuffle back into the corner.
What's up, baby dog?
So you go in there. What?
I think someone wants to go.
Don't whisper. Speak so people can hear you.
Go outside.
Okay, I'll take you out in a second.
In a moment.
So I'm pretty much finished this one, so he can hold his horse. Oh, so this goes into
What?
the wall mount. So actually, it's just a stand that goes into the bottom of the wall. Because sometimes you get extra Lego stuff. So it's just slots into the bottom of the wall mount. So it's the same mounting point, depending on regardless of how you do it.
1 minute, Dave.
And then, yeah, we've got these little bits at the bottom there. So that's the first one done, and it looks quite tremendous, if I do say so myself. Right, I'm going to go and take the dog out to be have his plants removed, and Anna will entertain you with 3 of her favourite songs.
I don't really.
No, you're going to sing songs, not name songs. Sing them.
I'm
Will sing.
I'm not singing. Goodness me. Is Dave the dog behaving? He is. At night, mostly. But that's because I go down. I'm not because he's messed my sleep up. Last week, I'm awake most of the night and I sleep most of the day, so I'm having a bit of an issue with sleep. I just need to go to bed and tell myself to sleep. But it's hard when Kevin takes over half the bed and then takes up 3/4 of the bed, and I'm trying to move him, but it is hard. But yeah, I don't know what was wrong with him. He was just barking constantly. He was doing it the other night. I went down, I told him he was a good boy, and then I came back up and he stopped. But yeah, and you were fabulous. Thank you. I'm just in pain at the moment. Nothing is touching the knee pain. It's just like constant pain, like all the way down, like from my knee to my feet, up to my foot. It really is starting to bug me. I have an injection Tuesday, but just my back is starting to hurt again.
Do not charge in there and smash into everything.
The injections have worn off.
Enter gently, calmly. Do not smash into the shelves. No, not like that, you moron. No, stop wagging your tail. I'll cut it off.
He just doesn't get it, see. This is our quiet corner. We don't sing. We're just nice and quiet. Talk all about good things. Exactly. Hi Anna, how did you do? I don't do driving lessons at the moment. I did them for a while because of necessity, that I might get a job far out, but then we moved and COVID was still a thing, and I couldn't find a person, and I just got quite overwhelmed with it all, so I haven't done it for a while, and it's expensive. It's an expensive thing to do. I do need to do it, but I just can't afford it. And but like now, probably if I did like do it, I would just do automatic and stuff manual. I can't be doing manual. I can't do it with my feet. Yeah, I told like, because I thought a full driving license was meaning you had to have manual. I didn't realise.
Well, a full driving license is, but you can get an automatic license.
Yeah. But I thought just having manual, you couldn't have a job. I don't know why. I just got because of my bad feet. I can't do the manual thing. I just can't do it. My legs, my feet, my left foot especially. I don't need to boost the seat. See, Topher's being mean.
Follow him.
I can't follow him. You told him I went out. You told me I went out to. 6 months waiting list for Tesla. Exactly. So it's this still a backlog. Do you still stream? I don't
She's
stream.
streaming right now.
I stream here, but I don't game stream. I just got mean comments. I just can't be doing with.
She needs, if anyone wants to volunteer to be a full-time moderator for Anna streaming during the day when people are at work, then she could stream again. She needs a moderator to stop her from seeing the meanness. Unpaid position, obviously.
I can't pay for anyone to do it.
Yeah.
I need a 3. Where's the 3 gone? I need.
I'm now doing the yellow one, by the way. Mr. Yellow, his name is.
I don't know. Did he do anything outside?
He did dog turd out of his anus.
That's why he was over there looking at me, because he can't look at you anymore. My car keeps beeping at me when I press the accelerator too much.
Ours does that. It's very annoying.
It's freaking frightening. You're like, okay, what's happening?
I've done a terrible mistake.
What are you doing? Oh.
Trying to separate two parts that shouldn't be together. There we go. Beautiful work, Calvin. You handsome little rascal.
It's true. Well, I like
Yeah, but I'm here as well for these, so it's not as crucial. Whereas when Anna's on her own, she needs someone, also needs someone playing my role. I'm trying to eat ice cream. Is it chocolate? Because if it is, I've got some descriptions I could offer you.
Kevin. Don't be disgusting.
Not me. It came out of his bum.
What is that noise?
For some reason, my phone started playing music. And I don't know why, because I don't listen to music on my phone. So I have no idea why it was playing music.
What was it? What was it?
I don't know. Window kid? Whatever that means.
Listen to you weird little.
I can only assume someone has found the old song request thing on an old stream somewhere and been able to do it. I'm very confused. I discourage that kind of behaviour. There are ways on the internet to select what I'm listening to on Spotify.
We're not listening to Spotify.
No, but some music definitely started playing then that I'd never heard before.
Hello, Kim. Kim is here.
Right.
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 We'll have no mocking Kelvin.
What did I buy you yesterday, Kevin?
A knocking shop.
And why is that, Kevin?
A knock box, not a knocking shop. That's a different thing entirely.
And why was it, Kevin?
For me to knock, you get me to knock it up every time I have a coffee.
What did you do to the bin, Kevin?
Smashed it with my coffee machine because I was knocking it.
I told him.
So now I have a knock box.
For months, get a knock box. Like, I don't want one. They're stupid. And then yesterday, or a couple of days ago, he goes, "Oh, the bin is broken." I went, "Yeah, I know it's that. Have you broken it?" He went, "No." I goes, "Have you broken it?" He went, "No." I went, "Have you broken it?" He said, "Yes." So I just went online and then I told him buy a knock box and he still hadn't, so I just bought him one.
It's good.
I bought him a £10 one, but he wanted the ninja one, so he can do one. He's got a £10 one. And does it do the job?
Yeah, I love it. I've been knocking all day. It's great. Should have got one ages ago. I'm glad I chose to get one now, really. I made a good decision. Well done, Kevin.
This is what women have to do.
What women?
I'm a woman. I have to look after you.
Yes, because I get a headache. I'm so thirsty. I've got a headache.
Where's your drink?
Over there.
Drink it.
I have to open it.
It's not even open.
No, that's why I'm so thirsty.
We do this for an I can't wait till the weather gets colder. Agreed.
I've got bubbles in me now.
So
Inside me. Oh, now I've got salty fingers.
This doesn't fit.
Yes, it does. The instructions are so simple.
Fit that then.
Well, show me the instructions then. Again, helps if everything's the right way up. All right, so you were holding that the wrong way round because, again, you're not following the instructions. Why is that there but not on there?
It is. Just come back.
Well, no, because that's in the wrong place. Yeah, you've put that in the wrong way round completely.
Now what have you done?
Well, that needs to come out.
Did that come off mine?
I don't know. Just don't pick it up. Just leave it there and whoever needs it can have it back. But let's put this in right. So you have to actually follow the instructions, you see, young lady. Right, where's the... Oh, my word. Yeah, but you had it in like that. That's completely different to how it is in the book. I'm trying to work out what else needs to change to get it in right. Yeah, that needs to come off.
Well, you've messed everything up.
Well, yeah, because
no, you've messed it.
loads of it was in wrong.
I don't even know that. Oh!
Right, stop.
Yeah, but this
Just go back. Yeah, because it was wrong. So you got to go back to the point where you made the mistake and fix it. Right, look at it from there. Let's take that piece. Right, even here, this area is not right. Right, so that needs to go there. So that goes there like that somehow.
Yeah, but you've took out some of the buttons from somewhere.
Yeah, well, they need to go back in then. So we go back again.
No, I don't leave it.
Well, no, we're not going to leave it. We're going to build the set.
Right, this doesn't go on there. Let's start from the leg. Put that back because you poured it apart without thinking.
Well, just follow the
I
instructions.
did follow the instructions.
Well, it wasn't done right.
I've completely
That
wrecked it.
bit was in completely the wrong way round.
Why did you have to take the legs off?
To get that out, to put it in right. So much for us not being able to argue about this one. But yeah, we are finishing this set tonight, so it's going to get done right, even if it has to be disassembled and started again. I would keep going back when you.
I am.
Smashing. If you need me to check any of it, let me know. I live in Swansea. There's a national brick event tomorrow at Swansea City Stadium. Are they worth going to? Yeah, they're good. I always say don't travel miles for them, but if there's one in your city, they're definitely worth it. I'm going to the Brick Festival in Cambridge tomorrow because they are also good. Yeah, the travelling ones are good to go to. They're just all a bit samey, so don't travel miles and miles and miles to go to one that's out of your way. Do you want me to try and fix it? Because it does need to be perfect. It's Kevin Chapman, remember? Because I'm an annoying man. Shall we set an argument counter for the stream? You probably shouldn't. That's the kind of thing that will make Anna quite cross. Yeah. I can't find my pieces. I think. Yeah, I think Anna confiscated them from me previously. You're not saying a lot, lady.
I'm working.
I can help. It does look like quite a big, complicated job. Boys and girls, give me something to talk about. Because if Anna's not going to say a word, I'm just going to start singing. And it's all going to get awkward. You've got to say something.
I'm working this out because you've broken it.
I mean, it was broken to begin with. It was wrong. All I did was take it
Swear
apart.
to God, if you keep going on, I'm just going to go away.
I mean, I'm just reminding you that you are streaming.
And I'm trying to work this out.
I've offered to help. Is there any Technic bricks in the set you're building? Yeah, there was one. There's a couple here. There's one there, look. There's a couple here and there. They're mainly for attaching the mounting thing, I think, the wall mounting bit. And there's a few like little Technic pins and whatnot. Is there much point in the early bird ticket? It depends on why you're going. If you're going to hunt for retired Lego sets, there's no point going unless you get the early bird ticket, because they'll all be gone before general entry. But if you're just going to like,
it's literally the fourth step. What am I supposed to do?
right, are you done? You're not supposed to bang instructions around for a start. Okay, so that is all correct, and then that goes on there like that. That is what you're supposed to do. Happy?
No, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, but that is exactly how it is in the book. Look, if you again, yeah, but if you rotate it so it's the same way in the book, you'll see that it looks like it's because you're looking at it from a different angle. I can't remember what I was doing now. You cost me money. Thanks for your rebrickable bricklink video. I've got Brickheads Robin coming. That's how I roll. Look, if we have to spend too much money, everyone else has to as well. It's just the risk you take watching the content, I'm afraid. I think it's a fair trade-off. Go like that. Yes. Anna, I forgot what nail brand you said you used. What nail brand do you use? Don't know if she's answering or not.
I'm going to Amazon to have a look. Oh, that's my name.
What's your most favourite place you'd like to visit in England, Ireland, Scotland or Wales that would have Lego stores? London.
I use MoYou. MoYou. What my MoYou London. Semi-permanent strips. Nailed
There you go.
strips.
You do like a nail strip. Yikes! Nearly had a catastrophe. Spiffy. What is that? Oh, it's a box. Anna, do you like building the set or do you like it more when it's built?
What do you mean? I like building my own things that don't involve stupid things.
Do you not want to build this set?
I really am just getting annoyed with it.
If you don't want to build it, put it to one side. I'll finish that one when I've done this one, and you can just build something else. I'm not having you tell people I'm forcing you to build a set against your will.
I'm missing a lot.
What sort of bit?
I'm missing a 2.
A 2? What do you mean by a 2? A brick or a plate? What you asking me for?
I can't feel that.
And is it a brick or a plate that
Nothing
goes in there? Okay.
I don't know what when you say brick and plates. I don't know what you mean.
Well, a brick is a brick. It's the bricks. A plate is a plate. I don't know how to say it differently. The plates are the little thin ones. The bricks are the bricks. But I say again, in case you weren't listening, if you don't want to build this set, just leave it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you want to do it. You'll just get more and more annoyed if you don't want to do it.
Oh, I think I've got it.
Well, there you go then.
I am missing, not missing, but I have got a lot of bricks that haven't been put on. Maybe they haven't.
Well, maybe you've not got to the step yet. You've not finished the bag, have you? Let's put it the right way. Sure. Yeah, then you're just filling in the top. There you go. Problem solved, see?
Not problem solved.
Why?
Where's that go?
Again, let's rotate it around so it's the same way around as it is there. Right, that's in the wrong place. Did you just put that on? Yeah, that's in the wrong place. So that goes there. I need that, which goes there.
Still doesn't fit. You have to take that one out.
Okay.
Don't know.
So let's start this one first. Start from that end. That goes there. That goes. Oh yeah, that's better. There's. Hold on. There's something missing. There's something missing. This whole section. There's. No, look. There's. It doesn't match up. This section. There is something missing. Give me those. Give me those. And the other one. No, it isn't.
I didn't see that one. What are you looking at?
Well, there. It's not there.
But it's there.
No, that. Right. Put them next to each other, look. So that matches up with that. That matches up with that. That is not there. So there's a whole section missing.
It's under there.
Right, well, it needs to come out because it's in the wrong place. So I think this probably goes in here. Did you just put this leg on? Because it's in the wrong place. That's why. Pop that in there. Okay. So that does go there. But that's in the wrong place. I need a wang jangler. Ah! Right, let's keep the bricks separated. You talk to the boys and girls while I'm doing this, because this is going to take me a few minutes. I've got back quite a few stages, I think.
It is a Persona 4.
What?
You sure?
Yeah.
It is
Or 3. I can't remember which one. 4, 3.
4, I think. You'll be glad when the set is on. It's very entertaining to watch.
How is this attached?
I don't know.
It's just in the wrong place.
Let me just take it apart and start again.
Would you want me to do it? Because you're not going to enjoy that.
Let's just take it apart.
What? The whole thing is coming apart. How many bags have you done?
Just
Okay. Are you sure you're happy doing that? Because I can rebuild it if you don't want to do it. Because I would rather it not be disassembled if I'm going to end up having to do it. See, no, that's a problem. If you're going to take it apart, you've got to
But
take it
that's
apart.
fine.
How do you know?
Because I know
I haven't checked
fine.
that.
I'm going to leave them as
'Cause it was
fine.
attached
I'm gonna
wrong.
put this first. Get this first, because you did take pieces of this, so I don't know what you took off.
All the bits that were in the wrong
But you
place.
said before that.
Yeah, but those.
Just carry on with yours.
It's all mine. Have I done that yet? Have I just literally opened the bag and done nothing? Is that where we are? I think that's where we are.
Hey, what are you doing, babe?
How's your week been this week? Have you been shopping for Lego sets for your Lego Room or City sets? Yes. All of the above. Which means it's been a delight. Oh, there. Okay.
The Milky Way is a nice set.
You're doing a lot of huffing. Are you sure you're happy doing this? Because you being in a mood is not a fun stream for anybody. Okay. Because now is the time for me to take over if you don't want to do it.
It's just Dave's trying to get under the table. I've got the box on it. He's getting really annoyed.
That's what I mean. If you're going to decide to leave or something, I would rather it happen before it's disassembled.
But you like making all the Lego anyway, so you'll be fine. You've got all the things to do now. This took me an hour, so.
Isn't the good? What, the Milky Way? Was the Milky Way easy?
Yep.
There you go. The Milky Way was easy.
You separate by numbers. This is a stupid answer.
It's fine. You just need to keep rotating it in the 3D space so that you got it lined up.
I have a 24 piece of paper that says I can't do that.
Well, then I once again offer to do it for you.
Well, no, I'm doing this. I'm doing it. Who's watching Eurovision? Not me. Not a chance. Ugh. No, thank you. People who watch it, fine, but not. I won't watch it.
I don't understand the appeal. I think my understanding, having had multiple people try and explain it to me over the years, I think it's just an excuse to drink. I think that's the general gist of it. But yeah, I don't with it at all.
I didn't actually was so into it. I was just like.
And did they drink during it?
I don't think so. I just watched it at home, but I just sat there thinking, what in the world?
What, you would watch it? And they
because you know how my ex. Is this mine?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to watch it.
We have never watched it together. I don't think I've ever watched it as an adult. My parents used to have it on as a kid when we were kids, and I would always see it as punishment. I would hate that because they'd want us all to sit around and watch it, and we'd have to get the scorecard out of the Radio Times, and my parents would get super into it. It was just so boring. I just wanted to go to my room and play with my toys. I think it's because it's a big social activity. Doesn't appeal to me. It's something families do together, therefore I don't enjoy it.
Your daughters do it.
Yeah, because I imagine they did it with their mum, because their mum was into it. By the time I moved out of home, I would just go and sit and play games when that nonsense was happening and leave them to it.
My family would watch it, and I would just be going, "Why? Are you watching this? It's awful." Oh, dear me.
Deary me.
My sister had Eurovision watch party before.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's an excuse to drink, isn't it? People do parties and stuff, which I get. If you want to have a party, it's an excuse to have one. And sometimes people just need an excuse and then they have a good time and that's fine. I can't imagine sitting there on my own watching it at home. But I guess there are people who do. Maybe because the music's not good, is it? Or are there people who think the music's good? Are we watching it because we enjoy the music, or are we watching it to laugh at people?
That stupid bit
Right, well, where's the instructions?
in front of me.
So that goes on like that.
Blue has been on it before.
I don't know that the problem is with this section. One of those legs is wrong.
Oh, I'll get to it. I don't want to overflow
No,
this.
that's fine. The problem I was having was with that leg. There are some very clever ways of getting to the angles and stuff in this set, using some interesting parts. It is quite cleverly done. Good work, Lego. Yeah, big rascal. I'll be watching Eurovision. It's really good. Elaborate for me, and that's not meant as a criticism. I am
playing Doom.
I want you to explain to me what do you mean? What's good about it? Is the music good? I need to know what to understand about it. Is it because the music's good, or are we enjoying how bad the music is and laughing at people?
We shouldn't laugh at people. That's what.
Well, I'm just trying. I want to understand because that's how Sheepdog's explained it to me. To
laugh at people.
Yeah, he's laughing at how bad the songs are and drinking.
Why?
My parents used to watch it for Terry Wogan's commentary. They stopped watching when he stopped doing it. But he would just be mocking the people, wouldn't he?
I think I remember Terry Wogan doing it. I remember
his commentary was mocking people, wasn't it?
I think it's what's his face now?
Graham Norton.
Yeah.
And I think he does the same thing, doesn't he?
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
The music is really good. Fair enough. I mean, I haven't listened to a new song in about 20 years, so I'm really not one to have any kind of opinion on music. I know nothing. The only time I experience new songs is when Anna gets obsessed with them and starts playing them in our bedroom. So I'm familiar with Sabrina Carpenter. I'm familiar with the No Trevor's woman, whose name I can't remember. Yeah. I think they're the only two new artists I've learned in the last 20 years. Maybe 20 is too long, 10 maybe. Is there anyone else who you've been really into in that time? I think they're the two.
Christina.
No, Christina existed before you did. Again, Disney songs don't count. I'm talking about like popular music. They're the two, really.
Woman.
Oh, is that not one of them? I thought that was one of them. Who's that? I just like
Doja Cat.
Oh, there you go. I know all about Dodgy Cat. I just like yelling woman at the top of my voice when that's on.
Still like it.
I just like the fact someone did a song about you. I'm now building the police station. What, the modular one? Awesome.
Give it Kevin.
I've got it.
Oh,
I need the detective's office. Yeah. We've got two.
Yeah.
You've got it downstairs. Oh, yeah. I need the detective's office.
Woman. Let me be
No Trevor's. What's the song? What's the No Trevor's song?
I know I'm all about the bass.
No Trevor's.
I
think you'll find it's So's Your Face, No Trevor's. Is the official lyric.
Oh, we got the wrong one. Yes,
Yeah, that's how much about music I know. So I really probably shouldn't have an opinion on Eurovision. So disregard everything I've said and have your fun. Did anyone watch when Sam Ryder nearly won? I don't know who or what a Sam Ryder is.
Sam Ryder has big hair.
Lots of people have big hair.
Long.
Is
ginger?
Sam Ryder a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay.
Yes. And he's
I'm
always
not
happy.
familiar
He's
with
like
him.
a golden retriever.
I mean, that sounds jolly nice.
That's what I
Maybe I'd
think.
like him. Sounds very pleasant.
Was it Sam Ryder, is it? Sam Ryder.
Is he Flo's brother?
I don't know what it means.
Flo Ryder. I know about him. Is that his brother? Sam?
I don't think so.
Sam and Flo, the Ryder brothers.
He has very long hair.
That's quite the jumper. Is he Jesus?
He was once doing the New Year thing, and I think we saw him on that, and we was like, "What
Who the hell is this guy?
I think he was on X Factor or something. Again, I don't watch X Factor, so I wouldn't.
Is
know.
that still going?
I'm not sure. The video is done. It's about to render.
Good work, Tofington. Better be good, because I'm not going to be able to watch it before I release it.
I think it's The Voice that's on now. I don't think
The
X
Voice?
Factor.
Oh, the print TV show. I
Yeah,
thought you
I
were
don't
talking about Topher's video.
I don't think X Factor is done anymore.
Wasn't The Voice on BBC then? I thought they were on different
I
channels.
think they've moved now. I'm not sure.
So, you should release a Block Party music song. Maybe we'll do a Christmas #1 one day.
About shops.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not going to do a sausage roll one. We're not that baby. I'm not that tall.
Well, they still a thing. Well, I don't really
Maybe
follow
for
them.
them.
I heard about cheating and I was like, sounds about right. But I do not know.
This one's taking shape as well, boys and girls. I think they are legs or maybe arms. Who knows? I found a sealed Lego Slammers 2002 set for £20 in charity shop. Splendid.
Charity shops are the place to be to find really old things and odd things.
Apparently that's the thing to do when we go to Billand, is try all of the local charity
What's
shops
happening
and stuff.
on that corner?
Barney Rubble. We can't explain what he's doing or where he's doing it because people don't know about what's going on
Okay.
over there.
Oh, I was asking you.
Yeah, Barney Rubble gets involved in all my builds now.
See.
The top half of Barney Rubble.
Top.
Well, yeah, because the bottom half was digested by a wild beast.
Did he digest it? Is that why he was barking?
Probably.
He couldn't get the legs out?
There's Lego offers in the Entertainer. We did notice when we were in Tesco the other day that after ages of the new Entertainer stuff and they're not even
No.
having Lego, they had Lego. Yeah, all the Fugglers had gone. But they did have Lego in Tesco again for the first time in ages. Recently came across your channel. Now I'm back buying Lego again. You're welcome.
Sorry.
Make sure you use our affiliate link, blockpartyuk.shop.
Don't do that. It's annoying.
Giving people time to type it in.
It's annoying.
Not as annoying as not using blockpartyuk.shop would be. On the topic of me shamelessly promoting things as well, if you are watching us build this set thinking, well, tickle my nostrils if I wouldn't enjoy a go at building that myself. And obviously it is currently on back order on lego.com, so you can't go and buy it. But what you can do is try and win a copy of it on brickprizedraws.com/blockparty. They have a prize draw on there for it at the moment. I don't know how many entries are left. You'll have to type in brickprizedraws.com/blockparty. There is a link down in the description and you'll be able to go and have a look for yourself. But yeah, if you want to have a chance of winning one, 'tis on there for you. So go fill your boots. How many Lego sets has Lego done up to the 16th of May 2025? How are we supposed to know that? How could we possibly know the answer to that question? That's mad. Quite a lot. I don't know if you're asking us because you expect us to be able to answer, or if that's a quiz question and you know the answer. I hope it's the second one. I know they do more now than they ever have before, and they're probably doing, I mean, they must be doing a couple of thousand a year now, surely. But that won't have been the case forever. But if you go back like 70 odd years or whatever it is. There must be, I would say, somewhere around 50,000 would be my guess, but I could be off by
50,000 more.
thousands. How many sets of Lego ever released?
1 million.
I mean, it's nowhere near 1 million, for sure. I do. I know. 12 is the answer. There you go. I don't think it is. I think that might be a pork pie. Congrats on 20,000 subs. Thank you very much. Next stop, 1 million. Probably. I think that's how it works. I think that's the next number after 20,000. Have I ever shaved off my beard? Yes. Not for many, many, many years, and I don't plan to anytime soon. But yeah, obviously. I mean, I think everyone who's got a beard must have shaved it off at some point, surely. I don't think anybody goes from not needing to shave to full beard and then never once let a razor touch their face, surely.
I've lost a yellow piece.
A yellow piece? What sort of yellow piece?
Oh, big. Oh, it's there.
Found it. You're welcome.
No, baby. You're all right.
21,827. Is that you giving us the answer or is that a guess? Oh, someone else has said 21,872. So they really are releasing way more than ever now. I think Lego should release those robots from the Lego House Cafe as a set. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Why am I letting him up
I
here?
can't see him.
Nobody
No.
wants to see him. Get that wild beast away from here.
Rob him.
No, because I'm doing Lego. He's not allowed up the table when I'm doing Lego, so get him gone. I'll have to have him removed from the premises. I don't approve of beasts being
Oh,
near
leave
the
him
Lego.
alone. He's lovely. He's a beautiful boy.
What are your top 3 Lego sets that you own or want to own? Top 3 that we own or that I own.
Oh, it's up there.
What?
The thing that I bought you for Valentine's Day.
Ah, the thing you're not going to mention.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sit down.
Probably Lion Knight's Castle, Avengers Tower, dog hair, and Tudor Corner, maybe. That could vary. The first 2 are pretty much locked in. The third one, can it just be modulars in general? What's the top 3 Lego sets that you own? Lady, female, human?
BD1, tall neck. Maybe Nelson.
Nelson, who's Nelson? Oh, the cat.
The cat.
The cat that lives in the Colosseum, the half-built Colosseum.
It's not. It's getting there. It's just a big build.
Stick a GoPro on Dave. Tried it back in the vlog days.
Yes, we did.
They just wriggle off him. He won't stay still enough to let a GoPro stay on him, even though it was strapped to him pretty tight. He's just a wriggly man.
Oh, it was funny days.
It just went underneath him every time we tried.
We had shots of modest areas. Oh,
Do you collect the Lego BAM figures from Lego stores? I wouldn't say collect them. We go and get the ones that we want. Build a minifigs.
Oh.
We go and get the ones that we want when they come out. Like, I got a lot of the Easter ones because I used them in the city. Or I was going to use them in the city at Easter, but never did. I went and got some of the Lego store employee ones because they were cool. But I'm not that interested. I don't really collect minifigures in general.
You get birthday ones. If you ask.
To me, minifigures are just people to live in the city. I don't collect them for the sake of having them.
Just little things.
Yeah, they make the city come alive. Oh, Kevin, what have you done, you beautiful boy? Oh, I see. I did a mistake.
Oh god, I rebuilt my F40 after dropping it. I don't think I put everything back quite right, but oh well.
That means it's now yours.
Oh, I've been there, done that. It's not. Ugh.
Doing it right now.
Yep, scam bracket.
Ah, beautiful.
Because you know I want.
Have we got a Dave in the city? No, because they've never made a Springer. The new big Dalmatian that's coming out on the 1st of Yun is the closest they've done to anything that looks like Dave, I think. The small ones don't really, but the big one looks a bit Dave-like. Yeah, they need to make a Springer.
They've made everything else, but yeah. I've seen a real cat curled up in someone's Lego colourful.
I mean, I see a different one every day on Reddit. It's all anyone ever posts on the Lego Reddit these days. They're cats in the Colosseum.
That's funny. They fit in it. It is a sturdy build. Oh, my ear's ringing again. That's nice.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Lego store should start to let you redeem points in store instead of online. Wasted journey to Birmingham yesterday. I mean, you can redeem the points in store. You just can't get the insiders rewards in store because the insiders thing is an online thing. So you can't get the shell thing in store. But that's always been the case. Like when the Dungeons and Dragons set came out last year, and there was an insiders reward for only 2 Wang Junglers, and there was an insiders reward for I don't, because that doesn't for instructions to go with it, so you could play Dungeons and Dragons with it. You had to order that online.
Thanks.
So yeah, it's just the way it is with the insiders stuff. They want you on the website.
Thanks for being.
But that's why you should make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Make sure you're following us on TikTok and everywhere as well, because I would have saved you that trip because I made so many videos about it.
Oh,
even that morning, I was sat there drinking my coffee before I left to go to the Lego store, making a video about it. So yeah, I do try and keep people in the loop to avoid scenarios like that one, as part of our public service announcements.
More about the base,
No, Travers.
More about the.
No, Travers. I can't work out. Are they arms then? At the top I thought they were his legs, but they're not. They're arms, I think.
Look on the backs.
We'll see about that. Right, bag the 10th.
So I don't get enough one, then. Is that what we're saying?
Well, there's still 2 more to make after this. So if you get that one finished before I build 2.5 more, then you will. The idea was always I'd do 2, I'd do 3, you'd do 2. But yeah, if you get that done, and there's one there to do, get it done, lady, female. Oh, stop it with the negative self-talk.
Did you put that in your form?
What? Negative self-talk?
Mm.
No, because it didn't ask about that. Have you not read it? Have you sent it back?
Yeah.
What, without reading it?
Yeah.
It's a bit risky.
Because I'll get, I get.
Oh yeah, it would have. That's why I knew you hadn't read it, because it would have started at least 4 arguments. Yeah, because I was very, very honest.
Oh great.
Well, that's what I was supposed to be. I'm making you out to be somebody with ADHD, which is the purpose of the form.
Have you got a Lego Christmas tree? Do we have a Lego Christmas tree?
We have about 8 Lego Christmas trees. Because we've got loads of Winter Village sets and they all come with a Christmas tree. Plus we've got the Christmas tree that was out last year, which I think is 2 Christmas trees.
And then we had Lego ornaments.
Oh yeah, the tree's covered in Lego ornaments. Yeah. I mean, it's not still up now.
No, we finally.
What kind of madman would have their tree up at this time
We
of year?
did.
Really?
We had.
We had our winter tree up during winter. It's now spring. It's not a spring tree, is it? That'd be madness.
That girl I watched the Lazo Christmas tree.
What girl?
The one that does advent calendar.
Oh, that's office set. I imagine in the main part of her house, she probably doesn't. That's just the backdrop for her office. I've got football shirts in my office because I make football content. The football season.
Why she doesn't have advent calendar? She does take them down.
I twisted my back a bit funny going under the table before. I think it's aching.
You said you did that when you were picking up the drinks.
Yeah, just in general, I'm a little twisted.
It's because you didn't go to chiropractor again.
No, it's because I'm afraid of it. Everyone's made me afraid of the chiropractor.
What have people done to him?
Made me afraid of the chiropractor. So I'm now.
No, I keep
going
seeing
back.
things about Dubai chocolate, but I haven't tried any. No.
Michael Dewberry's chocolate.
Have a drink.
I will do. I'll drink it in my mouth. I think actually not being able to put my leg under the table is causing quite the problem.
Oh.
So I need to move this back.
Yeah, but it helps.
Yeah, but I'm suffering.
Yeah, but I'm going to suffer now. I need my pillow from downstairs. My foot pillow.
You should bring it up then at some point.
I nick this one. I just see it slightly elevating.
Do. It's all about your face. So's your face. No Trevor's.
Yeah, my back medication has worn off with a vengeance.
With Avengers?
Yeah, it hurts. So
Which Avengers?
It's not a fun time. But they rang me the other day and they're like, "Oh, how are you going?" I'm like, "It was fine until Saturday." Really, Dave? I've put that under there and you've come too late on it. It's such a demand.
Oh, David Chapman. What are we going to do with him? Did I build the BTS Dynamite set? If not, will I do it on stream? No to both.
The what set?
The BTS Dynamite set. It is purchased with a purpose. It's never going to be built as a BTS Dynamite set. It is to be a floor in the set complex. So
As
it will
in
be.
BTS?
Yeah.
The group?
Yes.
Oh.
I got it with you at the Argos clearance place. But yeah, it's going to be a floor in the sit complex, which is going to be entering the city relatively soon.
Well, that's not right, is it?
Oh God, what's not right?
This is not right. Ah.
Do I still go to Comic Cons? Yeah, I'll be at London Comic Con at the end of the month. When is that? Next week? We've got our neurodiversity panel there. Don't damage my bricks with blooming screwdrivers. This is a display piece.
No, Trevor's.
No Trevor's indeed. You are absolutely correct. Trevor's must be stopped. Now what you're huffing about?
Right.
Is it definitely correct? Do you need me to check
No,
it?
I think it is.
Would I add bicycle lanes to the Lego City? No, they can just drive on the roads. We have safe drivers in the city.
Wait one.
Why, when ordering food, does it never look like it does on a picture? Because in the picture, it's been styled by a food stylist. It's not actually food. You go in there. And then you go in there. Beautiful, Kevin. Beautiful. This is a tremendous set. Tremendous. No troubles. Where will the set you're building go when it's finished? Behind us in here. As a constant reminder of how much Anna enjoyed building it. And you go.
Why is everything upside down on this stupid thing?
You just have to keep rotating it.
I need it upside down.
Rotate the set, not the book.
Book is the right way round.
There is no right way around. They just have to be the same way round. You can rotate either of them. Two. Three.
Fine.
Those chaps are much larger than I imagined from the display show you saw. I realised how big they were when I saw the display in store. I did not think they were going to be this size. I think it's a really cool set. It's going to look very, very snazzy on display. The Mario Kart set's a decent size as well. It's a couple of very good sets today, and if I was into spaceships, I'm sure I would have enjoyed that one as well. Hey! There she goes.
Come check it.
Oh, if you think that's right. Oh yeah, it's not finished yet. It'll look less odd when it's done. So's your face, no troubles. Any chance we'll see Kev build the Twilight House? It's a pretty good chance. It just needs to be in a big sale.
No, don't you eat that. Don't you eat that. Sorry, it isn't.
And it won't be. It won't just be following the instructions. It will
Good
be.
boy.
I'll do a modularized version at some point and put it in the city, I imagine. But it all crumbs. Oh, where did that go? Did that fall in that box? Oh no. I think I fell in here. That's gone forever.
What did you throw?
I didn't throw anything. I dropped some things. There. There's the gone forever. It was immediately found.
We will have a nice weekend. Kevin's going away tomorrow.
I'm not going away. I'm nipping out for 2 hours.
He's going to. You'll be out more than 2 hours to Cambridge, and then Sunday he's going to the Lego City. I'm going to see Roo and tell him about fun things that are coming up. You know, son.
What are you buying next launch day? Not a lot.
Pixar ball, a Dalmatian.
Are you getting the big one or the small one?
Big one. I don't like the small ones, but that cat, I love that cat.
There's a lot that I want, but I need to be sensible and not get it all, as Anna keeps telling me. So at some point, I need to go through and decide what I really, really want to launch and work out what the budget is. Because I've had a look through what I know is coming, and I could easily spend £1,000. That's for the stuff that I know both me and Anna want, and we can't get anywhere near that. So I'll probably prioritize stuff that can go in the city and stuff that will be good for stream. And so other stuff, like, for example, the Sherlock Holmes book nook, I'd quite like, but it won't go in the city. It won't be much of a stream build, so I won't get it.
It will. It's quite intricate.
Mm.
I'll like it anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'd like it, but it's just, that's one that can wait for me anyway. Whereas something like the Privet Drive, I really want to go in the city because it looks like my old house from when I was a kid. So I'll probably prioritise it in that.
You could build a better one with the bricks you've got.
I don't know, that's true. And they're not sorted, and they won't be by the 1st of June. And that also won't be as good of a video. Get some of the Potter heads in. We haven't really done any Harry Potter content. So it probably isn't the worst plan to drag that section of the Lego fandom in. Because there's a couple of Harry Potter sets that I want. I want that. I want the book nook as well. The Hogwarts Express book nook.
Are you both the same?
What, me and Dave? No. No, we are different. One's human, one's a dog. The larger plane on sale yesterday had a wingspan of 15 centimetres. Well, there you go.
15.
Will there still be trips or days out with Andy posted on the original channel? I mean, no more so than there have been previously. It will never be. I mean, it hasn't been that for many, many years. So if I would certainly say, if you're asking whether or not you should stay subscribed because that's all you want to see, I would say no, probably don't bother. I wouldn't wait for it. There's gonna, if there is anything like that, it'll be very, very, very infrequent, and there'll be a lot of other content either side of it. So it's certainly not what the channel is about. But if we're going somewhere, want to vlog it, and he is there too, I wouldn't not vlog it just because he's there.
No, like we do Goose Fair every year, and
I haven't vlogged it for several years. So.
Oh, I thought you did last year because I did a picture where I stood in the rain.
Yeah. I don't think it makes a very good video.
I just stood in the rain because.
But like, if we go to Alton Towers or Legoland or somewhere, or or if we have another Forest Holidays trip or something like that, then I'm still going to make those videos. But like, if you watch the last Forest Holidays video, he's in it for maybe 5 seconds.
My wife just asked why I was watching 2 people build Lego. I think I might have to divorce her now. Oh, no, don't divorce her. Just some people. That's what.
Well, no, it depends. If she was critical, then yeah, divorce her. But if she was just asking the question, then enlighten her, explain how good it is. We might have a convert. If she's resistant still, you might have to divorce her.
Get her a little set.
Exactly.
What's she into?
Get her a little set.
There's lots of different
people. It bit me.
Something for everybody in Lego, I believe. Don't wrangle that.
This is a lengthy one. I'll be at Cambridge Brick Festival tomorrow. Can I go talk to you and ask for a shark sticker? Of course you can. Just be aware I am incredibly socially awkward, so talk to me might be ambitious. You can certainly say hello to me and ask for a sticker, and I'll probably ask you if you're having a good day. That's about it. Ask you what you've bought or what you're looking for. I don't really have a script ready for anything beyond that, though. So the conversation, unless you lead it, will end there. And I won't know how to end it, so we'll probably both stop talking and I'll just slowly kind of edge away from you. And again, that's not me being rude, but if I don't have anything to say and you're not saying anything, I assume the conversation is over and just kind of walk off. which Anna tells me is rude. I don't really see that it's rude. It's just, we've finished conversing. I don't need to stand here anymore.
Are you going back to Forest Holidays? I don't know yet. Might do. It's something we do more near the time.
If there's a new Football Manager game, there's a very good chance we will. If there is not, then there is no chance we'll be able to.
That's why we do it more near the time.
Yeah.
Than
The ball is in Sports Interactive's court.
I'm missing something. Oh.
Plonk. And then, are you ready? D. There you go. Next
Kevin and
little
I
fella.
don't have to vlog every. No, we don't. We don't vlog everything anymore. Just because it's hard work. It's coming up with something every day.
It's not like you met up with some fans at the East 5 Stadium and didn't offer to drive them back to Edinburgh, is it? Look, I didn't realise that's what I shouldn't. When I went to East 5, which
Where's
is,
that?
well, you know when we went to Edinburgh and I went to that football match? So it's like a 45 minutes or an hour drive out of Edinburgh. And there were a few people who came to the match with me, met me there, and were also staying in Edinburgh, and they got like the train and the bus over. The match ended and I just said goodbye and drove back to Edinburgh. And Topher tells me apparently I should have offered them lifts.
Kevin.
I waved at them as they were stood at the bus stop as I drove past.
You are hot. Goodness me.
I mean,
How many was there?
3 or 4? No one told me that I should have been offered. No one told me that I should have offered them a lift. I didn't drive them there. Why would
If
I
you were
drive
there,
them back?
I am so sorry that Kevin is like that.
It didn't occur to me that they, yeah.
Disappointed, Kevin.
Come on, yellow man. Oh, not you. You're not yellow man. Oh, no, he doesn't.
It was raining as well and called Kevin.
Yeah, that's why I was so keen to get back.
Was Topher there?
No, but I told him that afterwards.
Is anyone who went there here? Because I am so
They
sorry.
all stopped watching for some reason. I don't know why. I'm autistic and I wouldn't have known either. There you go, see? I can't be expected to know that I should have offered them a lift. Have we done the blue one? Who's next? That's 14. Stop it! That's 14. That's 11. How close are you to doing it? Because we have to do the bags in order. Fine.
No.
No, because it means we're missing. No, do it.
Actually, because I like its head.
I just don't like the idea of the bags coming out of order. Is that empty? Right, so that's 14. This is 11. So I need 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13.
Now, don't do it very fast.
I'm autistic too, and I wouldn't have known that either, Kev.
said
Don't
that
worry.
already.
No, someone else.
Oh.
Someone else has said it.
If I was there, I would have gone. Just two people. Do you want to get in? It might be a squeeze because we had. Did we have a smaller car then? Did we have the sports one?
That's not small, though, is it?
Did we have the low car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a squeeze because our new car is massive. We can get
I've
like
been
a whole
member
football.
for a year. Thank you very much for the support. How's the back? Pretty sore. Ironically, Kev actually offered to meet me in Edinburgh and give me a lift to the game. Just not the people that actually went. Yeah. How do you guys cope with your food shopping and buying Lego at the same time? Just get a big trolley. Oh, there you go, Ellie. Thank you very much. 13 months as part of the party. How has my life changed since getting the autism diagnosis? Not at all.
Oh, he brings it up in arguments all the time.
Yeah, because I now have an explanation for why I am the way I am. So some of the things that annoy Anna, I'm like, well, yeah, but that's not my fault. It literally says it on my diagnosis that that's how I am. But yeah, my life hasn't changed at all. I haven't become any more autistic as a result of getting a diagnosis of it.
In the world,
Do you need a grown-up?
I don't understand.
Right, well, again, I need the book and I need everything rotated the same way as the book.
That's all you've got.
Right, so you need to put that piece on first. So you haven't put the oranges on yet. Make it look like it is, and the other one, both of those pieces.
I just saw that and thought, oh god, that hurts.
So that goes like that. Do we have 2 Keith sets? We do not have 2 Keith sets. No, it's a build together set. So we're building it together and having a lovely romantic evening. We could do all of the sets together from now on. We're having such a nice time.
Do you still want to be in a relationship with me?
Yes.
You know, when we finish, you're coming to the room and I'm going to do the middle of that because I can't stop looking at it.
I'm going to the barbers this week
I'm
because I'm
still
at
doing
Comic-Con
it.
on the weekend, so I need to look my handsomest.
What, on Saturday?
Sunday. Next Sunday. This Sunday I'm not. Next Sunday. The 20-something.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I need to look to see if I can get a train down so I don't have to drive because I can't be bothered to drive. Because it's a long way and it costs £20 to park. So
what the actual Ninos? How is it that expensive?
it's London. I mean, I could park at Westfield and get the DLR over, but at that point, I may as well get the train in the first place. If I park at the XL, it's £20 to park for the day. And you have to go through the tunnel. Although I could go through the new tunnel. Does that get you through?
Do you like the tunnel?
Actually, no, I'm not going as far as the O2, am I? It's the XL. It's not. It's just before the tunnel. I might go down and have a look at the new tunnel anyway. Have you been to the Bristol Lego stop? No. Lego stop, Lego shop? No. No, no, no.
No, we're not.
I haven't been to
people.
Bristol since I stopped working there years ago. I used to have to go there all the time.
Please tell me that's it.
No, it's not in Wales. It's
Where's
near
Bristol?
Wales. Near
Okay.
Wales. Will you be at Birmingham Brick Festival in June? Probably.
Maybe not.
No, there's a pretty good chance. I mean, generally, when you want,
remember that.
yeah, when you want to know if I'm going to be at a brick festival, the easiest way to do it is to get a map of England and a pair of compasses, and using the scale on the map, open the pair of compasses to, I would say, probably a 60-mile radius around Leicester. Bottom half of Leicester. And then draw a circle. And if the location of the place where the brick festival is within the circle, I'm probably going. Draw a second line that's about 80 miles. If it's in that second zone, I might go if it looks really, really good, or if I haven't been to one for a while, or there's nothing else on that month. And if it's not inside either circle, unless it's bricktastic, I'm not going. And that's the way to decide if I'm going or not. And there we go. I'm learning about Keith Haring in school. See, that to me is
boring.
It's not boring, it's mad though. I hope that's in art. That must be in art, right? But like he was, when I was at school, he was still alive, I think.
I don't even know.
When did he die? Was it early 90s? He might have actually. By the time I was at secondary school, he might have already died. Leicester has one in July. Are you talking to the chat? Which one of you was trumped? What's the problem? Yeah, that's it. Rotate it. Match it up with that. So it's like that. That's how it is in the thing. My compass only puts north, east, south, west. That's why I was very careful to say pair of compasses and not compass. You're welcome. Because I am
1990, Kevin.
I am that waggy guy who would have made the same comment. 1990. Okay, so I was already at secondary school. No, he had already died by the time I went to secondary school. I started secondary school in 1993.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So I started secondary school, 1996.
If you've thrown your pair of compasses away because you no longer need it, you may have acted a little too soon, because it seems you've found yourself in a scenario where you now need it again.
I threw my compass away when I left school. Okay.
I imagine if you asked ChatGPT, it could create the diagram for you. Draw me a circle around Leicester that's about an hour to get to. Although I wouldn't trust ChatGPT's navigation skills, because I asked it to plan us a trip to Billund, where we drove and stopped at places along the way. And it was adamant that we could stop at Legoland Germany on the way, and it only be 3 hours out of our way. So I planned the whole trip assuming it was right, and then had a proper look and realised that's 8 hours out of the way.
Oh my God.
It's right down in the south bit of Germany. So yeah, take it with a pinch of salt, whatever ChatGPT tells you.
What was it thinking?
It was thinking he's going to be driving, he's not going to check. Leave him to it. Dun, 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 dun. One time, my mate Rudy went to an art gallery and had a few too many paintings, and he knocked off an original Keith Haring painting. Then they said he had to pay for damages, and he just ran away.
I would have done the same. You touch things, don't you, Kevin?
Yeah, I've been asked to leave. I'm not in art galleries. I don't go to art galleries. But I've been asked to leave many museums in my time.
What was that, Kevin?
Fingering.
Kevin touches things.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point if you're not there to touch? And I get so annoyed about it. And when I was in Turin, the amount of times they kept telling me to wear my backpack on my front. So I'd turn it around, put it on my front, and then as soon as I walk around the corner, put it back on my back again, because I'm not a moron. And then they'd stop me and tell me to put it on my front again, so that I didn't bang into stuff with it. And I'm like,
what you do that?
I'm much more likely to bang into stuff with it if it's on my front, because it's in my way. And I was there using my tens machine. My back was bad when I went to Turin, so wearing my backpack on my front was killing. So I'm never going back to the Egyptian Museum in Turin. And frankly, they should give all that stuff back to Egypt, which I realise is rich coming from an Englishman.
Wow.
But the biggest Egyptian museum in the world shouldn't be in northern Italy. I've been reading about people using ChatGPT to adjust their medications.
Don't do that.
How would that even work? Surely you need a prescription for medication. I mean, I use ChatGPT for a lot of stuff now, but I don't think it can replace an actual doctor yet.
That's just a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. London Brick Festival, June 1st, coincides with launch day. Yeah, I won't be going to that. Because again, London is outside of that radius we were talking about before.
Is it?
So it might not be outside the distance radius. Actually, it probably is. It's more than 80 miles to London. And it takes forever and it's hard to park. I would never go into London for a brick festival unless they did like a major, like huge bricktastic scale one. There's such a relaxed atmosphere with this, and while I would enjoy both, I can see a difference between this and the crazy chaos of Lego Masters. Oh yeah, we can't.
Well, no.
I don't think you'll ever see me and Anna on Lego Masters, because I don't think we are.
We're not. We can't. I couldn't put that much enthusiasm into something. I would just.
I could do the enthusiasm. I just don't have that kind of brain. I don't have that creativity. I'm creative in other ways. Yeah, I want to follow instructions.
That's what shuts up the brain.
Exactly. The London Brick Festival is walkable from Euston or St Pancras. Yeah, but it's just a brick festival. It is run by Brick Festival events, isn't it? The people who do the travelling brick festivals. It's just in a little hotel. If they booked out the XL and did something on a massive scale, I'd go to that.
Yeah,
but I'm not.
What happened when they did?
Yeah,
Gym,
I know. But I'm not going to travel into London to go to the same event that I'm going to in Cambridge tomorrow. I'll go to the one in Cambridge because it's like an hour and a bit down the road.
It sounds like people want to meet you, Kevin, and that's where they live.
Well, I'm telling them where I'm going to be. If they want to meet me that badly, come to Cambridge tomorrow. What's the next modular building I want to get? Well, I put a video out the other day, so it's not a secret this time. It usually is. But we have put an order.
Toyland.
We have put an order in for the parts for the town hall. So town hall is going to be next. It'll probably be a few weeks yet before all the parts arrive. Yeah, town hall is going to be next. Tomorrow at the festival, I am going to be keeping an eye out for the detective's office if I find that on the cheap. That's the
Don't
next.
you dare buy £1,000.
No, that's why I'm saying detective's office, because detective's office or Brick Bank are both ones that it's conceivable I could find for 250 quid or less. So if I see them for that kind of price, I will buy them because that will save us a huge amount of money. But yeah, they're the only ones I'm realistically looking for tomorrow. I'm not looking to get anything super expensive. But we need our monthly modular because that's part of Patreon. So it's paid for by Patreon or Patreon. Well, it's not thousands of pounds, it's a couple of £100.
Why is it very dark in the corners?
Because of
Just
where the
look
light
so
is.
odd.
The light is below that level, isn't it? So
Yeah.
the level above where the light is going to be darker.
It looks so odd from here.
Mr. Pink is taking shape.
I'm doing the white bit. I need to get.
You don't need to hurry up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a 6.
If I get finished before you, I can make my space baby. Space baby. Bidoo, bidoo, bidoo. Would you ever attempt to build the Eiffel Tower set?
Yes,
I wouldn't. I have no interest in it. It looks so boring. It's just really repetitive.
It's the same height as I am.
Yeah.
And that's fun to me.
I have nowhere to put it and it looks really boring. So no, I wouldn't. But I'm sure Anna would add it to her boxes of sets that she owns but doesn't build.
Shut up, I am building. I've got nowhere to put anything, Kevin.
You didn't want to build the furniture last weekend, Kevin.
Oh no, I'm waiting for my knee to get better.
Yeah, I'm ready to build the furniture now. It's our next cruise, but we don't have any travel booked at the moment because we are skint.
A year ago, we were in.
Yeah, we are very much feeling the pinch of Football Manager being cancelled now, and it's going to hit hard for a few months. So yeah, there's not going to be a summer holiday this year. I'd like to think this time next year
Millionaires.
we'll maybe not millionaires, but we'll maybe be on holiday and we'll have been on a cruise and we'll have been back to Disneyland and we'll because once the game comes out, we should be fine. But we just got a tricky few months until then.
Hello, Tom. I am well, but I've had a bad time building this orange man.
Yeah, we got our second space baby today with an online order. So Anna also has a space baby now. Did I add any furniture to the corner cafe yet? No, I mean it's on the to-do list, but very close to the bottom. There's 30 pick-a-brick orders or bricklink orders I need to do before I buy any parts to do that. That's a very low priority now. We've got all the modulars to build. We've got all of the castle stuff to do. Yeah, I would be stunned if that's got an interior before this time next year.
You let me. Oh, because it doesn't like me to build anything. I don't
What are you
get.
saying?
Well, I could help build things, but
It's not about building, it's about buying the parts. It's not that I don't have time to build it, it's that in order for me to buy the parts for it, I have to buy the parts, and there's other parts that are much higher up the list, and I can't buy all the parts.
I don't understand.
If I bought all the parts for all the projects that are in my head at the moment, well, that's because that's in the wrong place. No, it's not. So this is wrong. Something must be wrong here. Get that upside down. Yeah, all the projects that I've got in my head and on the list, it would probably be 15 grand worth of parts to just go and get it all. So
we
things
finished
have,
the beauty and the beast. It's over there.
things have to be prioritized according to what needs doing in what order. So,
Can we see it? Is it behind you?
yeah, it's behind me. It is on the shelf somewhere.
Other side.
There you go. It is moving downstairs once the furniture's assembled. Went to London Brick Festival early this year. It's in the same place on June 1st. Don't go if you don't like crowds, as it's squashed into 2 small rooms compared to other festivals. Yeah, it's just in a hotel, isn't it? I've got no intention of ever going to that one. They need to go to a much bigger venue to get me down to London for a brick event. I think last year it was on the same weekend as London Comic Con at the XL. And there were a few people who I spoke to at Comic Con who were like, yeah, we're going over to the Brick Festival tomorrow, or we were at the Brick Festival yesterday. And it's like, no, thanks. Not for me. I'll just stay here. Thanks. First time watching the stream. Could I ask, did you meet through your love of Lego? No, I bought Anna off the internet. We didn't. We didn't start collecting Lego until our kids had grown up and moved out. We needed the space and the money that them not being here anymore created. I had a lot of Lego as a kid, but then had a 20-year period. Oh, wow. Okay. Easy peasy.
It looks very yellow on the screen. Look. Turn around. Looks yellow.
Yeah, not as yellow as the yellow
It's
one.
very orange.
Right, Dave, move. I need to get this up behind us. Right, we need bags. Don't we?
Yeah.
Have you got the manual? Yeah. Can I have the used one? So I can now put all the rubbish in the bag.
Did you want to discuss what projects? I don't know. You didn't talk to me.
What was the question?
Anna was a groupie, apparently.
Yeah, you were a groupie. You listened to the podcast before we met.
That's not. I just.
If we met in 2025 in the same way, I'd be cancelled.
Why would you be cancelled?
Because people get cancelled for that now.
It's funny.
Abusing a position of influence. A cancelable offence.
It's funny though.
Do you and Anna discuss what your projects are going to be? Depends on if they're joint projects or Kevin projects. Anna doesn't have the same kind of brain as me. Like, for the Lego City, I would say on average, I spend about 2 hours a day planning stuff for it. Whether that's messing around with my diagrams, making notes, just generally thinking about it, researching things for it. And that would very quickly take away any love Anna had for both me and Lego if I involved her in that process.
I would just put things in it. I don't care where things go. I would just be willy-nilly and that break Kevin.
Yeah. Seen your I'm Back video. Been subbed on that channel since you were an IT teacher and Anna was at uni, still doing her final year. It's been around a long time. Love the journey. Well, welcome here. Welcome back. Welcome along.
We have no children now.
Well, we still have children, I
They're
think.
just not here.
We didn't know which country one of them was in. I thought Lucy was on holiday in Greece and I went on Find My Friends. I was like, oh, she's in her house then. Didn't tell us she was flying for 4 hours.
It's because Kevin has to tell everyone that he's not dead when he flies.
Yeah, I've been told to do that. So when I land, I just send a quick group text, not dead. She didn't even tell me she was in the air. She's never going
Have you told her yet?
No, I'm just not going to tell her the next time I'm not dead. She can assume I'm dead.
Oh, I'll ask her later. Are you not dead?
I mean, she could be. Maybe her phone just got posted back. Who knows?
I get that, but then again, your phone is findable if it's out of battery.
There you go.
It
It might not be her phone. It was on Find My. It could have been. Maybe I found her iPad or something that she's left at home. Maybe she's turned her phone off. Maybe she is still there. Who knows?
No one knows.
Did you see the new Krusty Burger Simpson set? Yeah, it looks fine as Simpson sets go. We don't have any other Simpson sets though.
Busy though, was it yesterday?
What are you talking about?
Was it out yesterday?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not out until 1st of June.
I've
got very little interest in owning it.
I like the inside, the gift for purchase that you get with it.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's not minifig scale and doesn't come with any minifigures. I think if I already had the other two Simpson sets, then it would be a no-brainer to get it. But because we don't have any Simpson sets, it would look weird in the city. Just as there's the Krusty Burger. There's no other Simpson stuff here though. That would just be weird. So, I mean, it's not going anywhere. I don't need to get it on the 1st of June. And if before it retires, we find ourselves in a situation where we're able to pick up the other two as well, I would add a Simpsons area to the city. Definitely. I think that would be cool. Especially if this is a proper return for the theme and they do a few sets. Then I'm more likely to get involved. Are they? But yeah, just as a standalone thing, as a Krusty Burger, I'm not really interested. How many in the art set are we building? We're building all of them. We're on the last two now. There was 5 in total, and we're both on our last one.
I had to take mine apart. Well, most of it. Well, the big bit, because it got wrong. I got step 4 wrong and broke me.
Well, you fixed it, yes. I was pretty sure you were just going to storm off at one point. So the fact that it got fixed shows how you've developed as a streamer.
I can't find this number 4 one.
What's been your most disappointing set?
Where is it?
I don't really get disappointed. I'm a hard man to disappoint. Most disappointing set... I don't know. I genuinely can't think of anything that's disappointed me. I think I'm enough of a discerning buyer to not buy sets if they're not going to be sets I enjoy making. Like, for example, the Twilight House. I'm not going to spend... I would enjoy it, but I wouldn't £200 enjoy it. So I'm happy to wait until it's on a discount.
I wish Gringotts would go down in price.
I'd like Diagon Alley.
Don't want one. Yeah, I'd
big one. Yeah, there's a few Harry Potter sets I'd like to get.
But you're not. You say, "Oh, we're not Harry Potter fans." But we've got.
I mean, I read all the books when I was growing up. I enjoy it as a thing. I actually know what's going on, unlike with Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and all that. I know the characters, I know the stories, I am familiar with Harry Potter. I still
don't know how it finishes. I got bored of the movies, they were so boring.
It just it was a thing that was relevant to me 20 years ago and hasn't really been since. So I'm not desperate to get loads of collectibles for it.
That's the Harry Potter one, yeah. It is very...
What do you think of the grand piano set? I would absolutely love it, but it's like 350 quid, so I'm never going to own it. I really want to have that with that Mighty Bowser set, just sat there playing the piano like he does in the Mario movie. I would love that, but it's one of those sets where I'm just never going to be able to justify the price. It's so expensive, and I don't want it that badly. It's like retired modular money for what is ultimately just a piano, and I don't play the piano. I just want it because I think it'll be a funny way of setting up, similar to how I have a T-Rex riding a skateboard, but I wouldn't have bought the skateboard if it was 350 quid.
No, you haven't watched Home Alone. I don't think you ever will on principle.
I've tried. I mean, it's been on in the background. I'm aware of what goes on in it. It's just not very good.
Kevin.
Yeah, it's fine.
And she shouts Kevin. And it's that lady that goes, the bebe.
Yeah, I had that T-shirt. I've got a T-shirt with her shouting Kevin on it.
I love that one. Bebe.
Question: does your Lego City have a name? Not yet. It will get one eventually. Off the back of Patreon, presumably. The studio itself has a name. It's the Brick Prize Drawers Studio.
Oh, so it's not Pen Island
No. And the castle now has a name because that was part of a prize draw. And Anna is very close to being able to do road signs and stuff. So we're going to start getting some street names in there using the cricket, which will be done through Patreon. And eventually we will have a city name. But yeah, at the moment there isn't one. Right, I'm on my last bag. Have you guys been through sets where there was some missing pieces? Oh, loads. I wouldn't say loads. A few. Yeah. Just bought the Technic lever crawler crane. Found it very much discounted. How discounted? And was it a one-off?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
It was £300 around this time last year, and I didn't get to the shop in time. If I ever see that for 300 quid, I'm going to buy it. But it needs to be 300 quid. I won't pay a penny over that because I know it's been £300 during its lifespan. Stud City for the Lego City. There's a YouTuber called Stud City. I don't know if we can name our city after him. He comes in the streams sometimes. How easy do you find Lego being colourblind? It depends how you define easy. I just don't bother about the colours. I'm doing a custom.
It's been time.
I'm doing a custom modular at the moment. Where I'm not going to say what the modular is, but there is a section of it, and it's a discussion that I've already had on the video that will be coming out probably in a week or two. There's a section of it where I just officially abandon any idea of the colours being right, because they're too close to each other and I can't tell the difference anyway, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest. But to someone with proper colour vision looking at it, they'll be like, this is weird and wrong. But
why don't you go and ask me?
because I don't care enough to do it. I would be asking you constantly and it'd just be a pain in the trousers. I'll just build it and it'll be fine.
I have offered to help, but if he doesn't want my help, that's fine.
I'm currently building a Lego City passenger airplane I got on sale at Amazon for $95. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Do you have the Daily Bugle in Lego City? I do. Alarmingly, that indicates you haven't watched any of our Lego City videos. I urge you to go and watch them. They're very good. Not you, the person who asked the question, because it's very prominent in the skyline of the city. Will you be putting the new Systems Krusty Burger in the city? No, not yet. We just talked about that. Rewind the stream 5 minutes and we waffle about that for a few minutes. Likewise, the person who's just asked if the city's got a name, rewind 2 minutes and there's a discussion about that. I don't know if the stream's suddenly massively lagging or what.
Have they ever next over any Lego sets? No, yet. Yeah. When?
One of the first times I let him in the Lego room, which is why I'm always so particular about it. We had to design downstairs around making sure Dave couldn't knock Lego easily. Because the original floor plan I drew for the downstairs had a calyx cutting the room in half down the middle, like a low calyx that you could put Lego on. But we realised Dave would just run through it and would just go through the holes. And smash all the Lego that was in his way. So we abandoned that plan pretty quickly. Hi's neck was really difficult with my colour blindness. I mean, I just abandoned Hi. I just abandoned getting it right. It's my Hi is my Hi. Or Hey. Is it Hey or Hi? I can't remember. It's Hey, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I just didn't care if it was the way it was on the box. It looks good to me. He's my Hey.
Oh my God, stop saying that. So
Hey.
Hi.
Are the Simpsons sets one of your white whales? No. Not a massive Simpsons fan. Haven't watched the show for like 20 years. They're nice to have sets that I might pick up one day if I get a deal on them. But I'm not actively chasing them. There's been opportunities in the last few months to buy them. They were pretty reasonably priced at a convention I went to quite recently. I could have got both for like 600 quid for the pair at a convention.
Used, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so. But I was like, oh, I just don't want them enough. I'm not that bothered. It's a lot of money for something it's not gonna. If I'm spending £600 on something, it needs to make me giddy. I think that's my thought process there. If the idea of getting it doesn't excite me as much as the worry of spending the money worries me, then it's not the right decision to buy that set. Do you have BB-8?
No,
I don't. Oh, I thought you did have BB-8. What's that one you've got? Oh, what's the difference? It's got too many. Why do they need so many different robots?
They're fun.
Star Wars is like Android. They need to be like iPhone. Just do one a year.
They're
One
from
robot.
different generations.
Just one robot is plenty. They don't need to keep doing different
BD
ones.
one's years old. I'm sorry, I am getting confused. BB-8 was before BD1, so they just years apart, completely different situations. One's from a movie, the other's from a game. I do like those games. They are fun.
Da, 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 da. Will you be putting the Stitch House in the city? Yes. I just need to put a back on it, which I have the parts for up there. It's one of the jobs on my to-do list. That's higher up the to-do list because I already have the parts for that. But it's less of a rush because I haven't got the seaside area ready in the city, and that's not going to be there anytime soon. So then becomes less of a rush because it's going to be down by it's going to be on the beach, I think, is the plan for Stitch's house. Nice little beach house, because that's where it is in my Dreamlight Valley city. It's on the beach. If you're going to put the Stitch House in the city, there's now instructions to build back. Yeah, I've got the instructions and the parts. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Just not in a rush to do it. I've always got a project on the go in here. Anna will confirm. There's always something half built over there when we do these streams. Like the metro station that I released the video for the other day. That was probably 10 days of building. So I don't get to just sit in here and build for hours. I'll do an hour here, an hour there. So they take a while to get through. Because obviously I am having to... What is that? Why is that white?
I'm not sure.
That's supposed to be a black brick. How have I put a white brick in rather than a black one? I feel like you've messed with me.
I ain't touched you.
Swapped it over. That was weird. What set are you looking forward to most for June? I still can't remember exactly what's coming out in June. Someone the other day said it was the Create 3-in-1 sets. I've checked and it's not. They're out in August. So I think in June we've got Lego City.
Oh.
We've got Harry Potter. I think Marvel is August. I don't know. I'm going to make a video next week where I'll probably decide. If there's room, will there be a residential area in the city? No, it's just all mixed in with city. There's lots of places for people to live in the existing buildings that we've got. I don't feel the need to have a whole separate residential area. It's a city centre. City centres don't have residential areas. And houses are boring compared to other buildings.
But you like modulars.
Yeah. And the modulars aren't houses.
Most of them are a bit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Most of them have an apartment in, or there's a few that have got a separate building that's like a townhouse, and there's stuff like that already in there. I just don't need a separate residential area. Why don't they do releases in July? Because it's the height of summer, and I guess their studies show that people are less likely to buy sets then, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it could be something as simple as American kids go to summer camp and therefore they're not at home to buy sets in July.
I don't think they based all their data on the US.
I mean, they've based 80% of it on the US, I imagine. It's by multiple times their biggest market.
I like have yeah.
I'm just speculating. I don't know that's the reason, but I imagine there's part of that. But I mean, they'll have good reason. If there's a month where Lego aren't releasing sets, it's because they don't think they'll sell as many releasing them that month as doing them in a different month. So they'll have their reasons why it's better to do a big release in July, a big release in August, and nothing in between. And it might not even be that there's nothing in between. There might be 1 or 2 sets that drop in July. I think we had a couple in July last year. Like a Brickhead or something here and there. It's just they're not major release days.
Would you add any churches to Lego as a tribute?
I have a couple of churches on my.
That'd be
I mean,
great.
they're not a tribute to Andy. They're just. I think they'll be
St.
cool.
Andy's.
But there are a couple of churches on my liked list on Rebrickable.
St. Andrew, that'd be great.
That'd just give him more
can we
reason to
please
want to
call
visit
it-
this.
He won't know. Can we call it that? Can we make a sticker for it?
See. We'll see.
That's so cute, though.
Where do you go, Mr. Man's Parts? I think that is a gentleman. Families go on holiday during July in the US. There you go. So that's probably that's probably the reason.
I don't.
Well, what other reason would there be? It's the only month of the year they don't release any Lego.
But they do.
No, they don't. They don't release sets in July. They didn't last year. There's nothing currently slated for July at all. There's a lot for August and there's a lot for June.
Yeah, my dog. You're leaning on the chair. You see? Look at him. He's leaning on your chair, though. He doesn't care, David. I'm sorry. I know.
He's busy, David.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. My fingers are disgusting and dirty. Look how dirty my fingers are. Lego.
I've been collecting since 2006. They used to have 2 release months, January and August. They've never released in July as far as I can remember. There you go.
I'm missing a piece.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Stop then. Stop missing a piece. It's not acceptable.
Do I have that piece in there?
Yeah.
Where?
Somewhere in there. I would suggest you've used it somewhere else that you shouldn't use it. Was it supposed to be there?
That's. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm supposed to add this. I'm like, what's happening? Right. And you to this somehow.
Oh. Biddly little urchin. School year goes from mid-August to May here in the US. There you go. It'll be something.
Month?
School year.
August. Okay, we get to mid-July, don't we? Here. I remember. Always like the.
Well, they have a longer summer holiday there. Don't they? That's why they go to summer camp.
Summer camp is because it's like a month, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're off for like 3 months, whereas they only get a month and a half here.
It would have been cool. I always wanted to go. When I was a kid.
Is Dave a mummy's boy or a daddy's boy? He doesn't know his parents.
He loves me until he comes in the room. But I feed him. I asked Kevin to get his water bottle because he had spider in it, and he hadn't had a drink all day at lunchtime, and he still hadn't done it by dinner time. So I said, like, "What are you doing? I was going to do that." He never did. So, but yeah, Dave will bring him presents and not me. He would be dead if I wouldn't he?
I mean, he wouldn't be living with us if it wasn't for you. So he probably wouldn't be dead. He'd just be somewhere else. There's
No,
not a
but if
chance
I
I would have a
die-
dog. If you well, I'd go somewhere else, I imagine.
That's awful.
Well, I'm not.
Kick the dog out.
I wouldn't kick him out. I'd bury him with you.
It'd still be a
Depends how long he's under the ground for.
You're mean.
I wouldn't keep him if you weren't here.
If I died, you wouldn't keep the dog.
What am I going to do with a dog? I don't want a dog.
That's awful. You can't say that. You're his family.
Well, I guess I'll have to then. I would probably just give him to Lucy.
I'm so sorry, Dave.
I mean, you've just said yourself that he would die, so surely that's for the best. I'm not capable of looking after an animal. I would just forget. I mean, the tip is don't die.
I'll try not to.
Well, there you go then. Problem solved.
The way you drive sometimes. The amount of times I go, oh, because you
Well,
brake
that's not gonna
so
kill you.
suddenly. You go.
You love the dog, don't I? I like dogs. I like the concept of dogs. I would never in a million years want to have one. I like other people's dogs. I like rubbing dogs, and I'll be friends with dogs. When I go places, I'll make friends with them. But I don't want them to live with me. I don't want them near my stuff more often than not. That's part of the problem with dogs. They want to be near your stuff. Yeah, I hate it. I hate the fact he's in here. I really don't like him being in here.
But he's not doing anything.
He's just getting hair on my stuff. I don't like it.
Well, it's going to be a cat next week.
How did I raise children if you can't? Children can speak. Children tell you what they require. If you forget to feed a kid, they'll remind you. Good job, no releases in July. That means you can space out buying all these sets. Yeah, exactly. That's the big advantage of it. That's why I am going to be making the point in the video that comes out this week. You really don't have to buy everything on the 1st of June. Even if you are someone who feels the need to have stuff when it first comes out, you have got 2 months. These sets being the new sets. Save yourself some fun in the Lego store. Don't buy it all straight away. I have some with a brutally hot and humid here, some days pushing 40 degrees. I don't think Anna would care for that. But I bet you have air conditioning.
Where are they?
The United States of America, I believe. But yeah, we don't have air conditioning here, so when it's hot here, we really feel it.
It's awful. It's horrible. It's the humidity.
Ba, 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 ba. Beautiful, Mr. Beautiful Kevin. Hello. And ta-da! Mr. Pinks! And there she goes, boys and girls. Let's get this one behind us as well. Oh.
I wish I could find pieces. They're all blown. No. That is not the piece that I was there.
It won't forever just be mixed in like that. We will do a proper display of them at some point. For now, I think they do look quite cool like that. And I guess while Anna's finishing off, I'll do my Space Baby. Ugh.
Oh, fridgens.
It's a space for space, baby.
Don't forget to get your
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
point. Did you get your points on the other one?
Yeah.
You
There's
didn't
no
ask any-
points for the different purchase.
No, you didn't do the other one because you didn't ask
I
a
did.
question.
I did.
I don't know.
Way back when.
Sure.
Many of us actually don't have aircon unless we're in the deep south.
How do you survive? All you ever see is people in America with aircon.
Yeah, that doesn't sound habitable to me.
I don't
That
mind
kind
if
of heat.
I don't mind if it's dry heat. If it's dry, I can just about tolerate it. But it's when it's icky and you can't breathe and it's just.
Where did we purchase the display shelves? The ones in here are from a website called Tougher Man, which they're basically warehouse shelves. They're able to carry an extraordinary amount of weight. Theoretically, I could stand on them and jump up and down. On them.
Stand on.
Supposedly, I think the structure would support us. I don't think the wooden shelves would survive, but I think the structure would be okay. So I question whether they can hold as much weight as they claim they can. But the reason I got them is because the depth of them is 2 base plates deep. So when we had the Shelf City on there, I could do a row of modulars with a row of roads and train in front of it. It wasn't a bad idea. It was a very good idea. For the space we had available and the money we had at the time, it was an excellent idea and it worked really well. But
Why do you have a storage unit?
because we were always planning to expand to that. It was never a long-term thing. It was we had
Even a year.
yeah, because we got an opportunity.
You had filled it all.
Got an opportunity. No, I hadn't. We got an opportunity. Well, I hadn't. I'd only done one shelf. I'd only done one shelf. Can I finish my sentence? We had an opportunity to expand sooner than anticipated because of Patreon, which was very much appreciated. But yeah, the plan was somewhere to put the city for a year or so while we find somewhere to house it
I
properly.
did get 2 of the space babies because my friend made 2 orders.
Yeah, we've got another one in the bedroom, I think. I made an online order. This is the one I got in store yesterday. But Anna's got one as
I've
well.
seen people with like 2, 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean it's just a normal gift for purchase. You can get multiples. It's the insider's reward. You can only get one of. I'm interested to see how much. I mean, in fact, I was going to say how much it would be tomorrow, but I imagine people don't have the insider's rewards yet.
It needs to make sense.
So there probably won't be any at the convention tomorrow. There'll be a few of these space babies, I imagine. Be interested to see how much these are. But
Can you get my 15 bag? I think I'm missing some bits.
yeah, I doubt I'm going to see a spiny shell tomorrow. I doubt anyone's actually physically got them yet. A spare one of what? I don't think so. And did it definitely come in by 15?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll just have to make do without. This is very
Do you want me to make one with a bold
brick-heady.
one?
No, it sort of look rubbish. It'd be better to
Black
not have
one?
it. It'd be better to not have it than and plus they're they're not my plants, are they?
Huh?
Ignore me. I'm just muttering. Yeah, the interior of this is very much like a Brickhead's. It's kind of Brickhead size, and it's using a lot of these snot bricks.
What in the world?
You've got the shell. What? You've already got your shell, have you? So there might be some shells there tomorrow. Interesting. Be really interesting to see what kind of scummy prices people try and get for them. I will be calling that out on my video. If I see one of those shells for like 80 quid in there tomorrow, be warned if you're a trader. I'm naming and shaming. Just like I did with the Fortnite Battle Bus before Christmas.
Yeah, there's going to be one missing here. Do you want me to put a black one on?
No, because it will look rubbish. Where have I put the rest of it? Can't find my beads. I'm sure it's not in there. I mean, we probably have got some more of them somewhere. Yeah, we'll be able to find them. It's in there. I can feel it. There you go.
Ah, there we go. Right in the corner. That's likely enough for great.
Who or what is Keith Haring? Before I clicked on the stream, I'd never heard of him. He was an artist. And this was a picture that he did. It was his art style. And it's very cool. You should give him a Google. You've probably seen his art. Printed piece. Mark was saying that the shell was on eBay for off of £8. Oh yeah, I've seen it for very high prices, but eBay is full of scumbags. But if the scumbags are there at a Lego convention as well, then that is double scummy because they're supposed to be for Lego fans, not opportunistic monsters trying to make money on. I mean, I've made a video about traders. I don't mind. I like the fact that traders exist. They allow people to get sets they wouldn't be able to get any other way. But if 2 days after something that's really sought after and exclusive is there for a gazillion pounds, then that's crosses the line into being opportunistic. I don't like it.
Opportunistic.
Yeah.
That's a nice word.
Yeah.
It looks like he's
Yeah,
painting.
I didn't know a lot about Keith Haring before this set. Like I said at the start of the stream, I've got some other things with this art style on. I've got a hoodie because he did a Disney. He did, I guess. I mean, he's been dead 35 years. But there was a Primark Disney Keith Haring collaboration last year, so I've got a couple of hoodies and t-shirts and things with a Disney design in his art style, which is really cool. I've got a ramen bowl with some of his art on. So I already liked the style. Yeah. I liked the style, but didn't know anything about the man. But as part of this, I have done some Googling and learned a bit more about him. And it seems like he was a very cool guy. So, yeah, good work, Lego. You've opened my eyes to something I wasn't previously aware of, which is cool.
Art.
Yes.
I bet your Amy knows about him.
I'm sure she does, yeah. There we go. What set will I build next? The next one on Monday's stream will be the Mario Kart one that came out yesterday. That's sat down there waiting to go. So I'll build that on Monday. Dave, what are you munching on now, you turtle?
It's just stuck in there.
Okay. If you're in the UK and remember the Change for Life campaign from like a decade ago, his art was the inspiration for the campaign ad. So there you go. I don't remember that. But I imagine I noticed it at the time. He's had enough of us, clearly. This is the point when we used to stream downstairs where he'd want us to leave the room. So I imagine he's ready to go and stretch out on the sofa. He's had enough of sitting on the floor. He's going to go and sit on his mound and observe the world passing him by for a bit before bed.
Contemplating his life.
I love this set, but it was my first real exposure to him, though I did recognise it. Now I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm the same way. Good work, Lego.
It's not really my taste, so it wasn't that fussed.
How old is Dave? Really old.
12.
He's on pensioners' food now.
He is. He's an old man.
I don't have the set yet. It was stuck on pre-order mode right after 1 a.m. on release dates. It wouldn't qualify for a space baby. Had to go to bed. Was in back order when I got up. Yeah, it's been mega popular. Like I said at the start of the stream, it was the one that was missing off the shelves when I got to the Lego store yesterday because they'd already sold them all. They restocked the shelves as I was in there, so I grabbed one. That's why we got it from the Lego store rather than waiting for Costco, because I'd already seen the shelves be cleared. I'd already seen that it was on back order on the Lego website, and it's like, yeah, this is quite popular. I don't want to get to Costco, them not have it, and then come back here and them all be gone. So I just bought it there and then.
Costco had loads.
Yeah, we got to Costco and they had loads, but we had no way of knowing that before we got there. And I don't know that they'll still have loads now because it was super cheap in Costco. Would you get another dog once Dave dies? Dave's not going to die. Anna said he wasn't going to die.
Oh.
I did tell Anna the other day that I would like a dog called Roger at some point in my life.
But we're not allowed to get another dog.
I don't really want another dog, but I would like to name a dog Roger. So ideally, one of the kids will get a dog and let me call him Roger. Not a cat called Roger. That's ridiculous. Roger's clearly a dog's name.
Yeah, but Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't name him. That's a stupid name.
He wasn't even my cat, and I was the last bit to see him.
The individuals selling these on eBay, I doubt whether they've even got them yet. Oh yeah, they've definitely not got them yet. I hope people are going to get caught by, not the buyers, the sellers, because I think there's going to be people who think they're beating the system by opening multiple accounts and ordering lots of them. And I know Lego are going through and cancelling multiple orders to the same address. So I hope there's people who think they're making loads of money who are actually going to have their orders cancelled, and they're actually jeopardising their eBay accounts by being scummy. That's my hope. For me to have some faith in the world there. That'll give me some faith in the world. If some of the people abusing the situation get caught out.
He does love churches and trams, so. This is favourite things. He's barking.
Yeah, well, he can be called back up then, can't he?
David, come on! I think he wants out.
Oh, we can wait until the end of the stream now. I'm nearly done. You're nearly done. Dave, come on!
He's not barking.
Yeah, but we can't leave that door open.
I can hear
Because it's
him.
breezing past us. You know, if you turn the eyes and mouth upside down, you can make him look sad. I'm not going to make him look sad. He's happy. He lives with Kevin. That's a reason to be delighted with life.
Who? Oh, that thing.
Yeah. The first baby. Dave, what are you doing? Why are you pressing into me in that manner? You're such a turtle.
It's like, excuse me. Hello.
This is bananas. It is just like a brickhead. But it's going to sit next to the upscaled one. It's got none of the build techniques from the upscaled stuff. It is just a brickhead. It's a brickhead. A baby. It's a brickhead disguised as an upscale minifigure.
Yeah, because it's a baby, so
Oh,
it's
I know.
going to be.
I get it.
Kevin had a cat before, when I moved in, named Charlie.
Charles.
And
These people don't know him. They can call him Charles. Charles Chapman.
I used to have a cat called Gizmo, but I had to get rid of him. Before that, I used to have a dog called, what was his name? Jake, I think his name was. I can't remember. And before that, we had another dog called Chippy. Don't know why. That was when I was a kid. So I've had a few pets.
Plonk,
But Dave's got a haircut
plonk.
Monday. That Kev takes him to.
That's true. It'll be the first and hopefully last brickhead I own. What's wrong with brickheads? Brickheads are awesome.
We do have a few of them. Yeah, I can make you go.
Yeah, they're just Lego Funko
Pop,
Pops. And you know me, I like a Funko Pop. Dave's the smartest, though. He wrote a book. He did write a book.
Is that green bit the right way? Because I do get confused. This
Right,
odd
rotate
green.
it so it's the same way as the book. No. Hold on. What have you done?
That green bit.
Yeah, stop. No. That's wrong. And that's wrong. I promise you, it would be so much simpler if you rotate it into the same direction as the book.
I can't see. That breaks me. I just can't see it.
No.
Slow
No,
down.
no.
Slow down.
I don't need to slow down. I've got one more bag to do yet. You've got like 3 pieces.
No, I don't even hold 16 there.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, I'll slow down.
See.
I was racing to get done. All right. Cloak. Where's my greens? There. Found my greens. Don't worry, Kevin. Don't worry, Kevin Chapman. You beautiful specimen. Oh, he's got a little space brain. Lovely space brain. What set are we going to buy next? Depends what we find at the convention tomorrow. Otherwise, it'll be whatever we decide for our June 1st haul, which is very much undecided at the moment because there's so much. I need to decide what I want most immediately. And I couldn't tell you right now. I will be making a video on it this week when I'll probably give you some more clues about what we're likely to pick up on the 1st of January.
June.
Yes, January. Wah, 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 wah.
Yes, I want the pixel lamps.
I want it. I don't know if it needs to be a day one purchase for me though, because it doesn't fit in the city and I'm prioritising the city. So it might be something that can wait for me. There will be one in here eventually.
Well, nick mine more than anything. I'll build it and then I'll go away and I'll come back and it'll be gone.
Well, you might want to just put it on display in here.
Why the guide to the lazy student book, David Chapman.
Dave wrote it.
The dog wrote it.
Yeah. Because I'd already written many other books under my name and I didn't want my students to find my other books because they weren't appropriate for children to read.
Small lines.
Because they had language in them. So it was a way of setting up a separate Amazon profile. And it's for the best because when I eventually release my next batch of fiction, after I'm done with YouTube and I become a novelist, I won't have tainted my name with a best-selling a study skills book. So it works for the best on 2 fronts. Have we seen the Minecraft movie? No.
No, children ruined it.
Yeah, I didn't want to get covered in paraphernalia.
Teenagers.
Certainly didn't want to get covered in teenagers, that's for sure.
Like teenagers ruined it. You had to take that part out of the film. Last I heard of it, something to do with a chicken and a zombie or something.
Is the conversation going to be filmed? What conversation? What are we talking about?
What are you doing at the thing?
What thing?
At the Comic-Con. That's Comic-Con.
Well, where were you getting Comic-Con from on there?
Is the conversation going to be filmed?
Yeah, so how have you taken that and interpreted that as being about Comic-Con?
That's what you're doing there.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about that for 2 hours. I don't think they are. I think they're asking about a different conversation and they'll clarify. If they are asking about Comic-Con, I'll answer it. But let's have some clarification what conversation you mean. Huh?
That's the only thing I could think of.
They could be asking about the sets we're going to buy, maybe.
Conversation?
Yeah. I mean, a conversation is what we're having now. It's nothing to do with Comic-Con. Ta-da! Convention. So they didn't mean conversation, they meant convention. That's not what you said. No, a conversation is completely different to a convention. Do you mean Comic-Con or do you mean tomorrow in Cambridge?
Where could that be?
If you mean tomorrow in Cambridge, yes, I'm going there to make a video. If you mean London Comic-Con, probably not.
I thought they were.
He's going to go out on the landing with my other upscale minifigures. And he's called Red Baby. Someone has already done a blue version on the internet. Because obviously you just need to buy the parts in blue and you can do a blue one. I would like to do a pink one. I want all the Space Babies. Space Babies. Can only afford one set between Mario Kart and Krusty Burger this month. Lego made up my mind by making the blue shell one per account. I would have rushed into getting Mario just to get points for a second to keep one lock. Well, there you go. He is a cute Space Baby. I think it's very cool. He's quite weighty as well. He's heavier than a Brickhead. He is probably twice the size of a Brickhead. It was just the build techniques were similar to Brickhead than they are for the other upscaled minifigs. Although the headpiece is similar to how the other upscaled minifigs are.
Do you want to finish
But
this?
the body was very Brickheady.
I'm just getting very confused.
Right.
And it's just
Let me have a little look. Let me have a little goose. A little goosey gander. Don't sit there on your phone. Put that down. No, you don't need a quick look. You're still streaming. Why is this?
It fell apart. Yeah, it fell apart.
Yeah, and I'm trying to decide if I need to take it apart or if what you've done is right.
Well, that bit's missing. What are you doing?
Getting it all out of this stupid tray so I can see it.
What's this with it?
Right, careful, careful, careful.
Yeah, I'm getting all the bits out. Some of that is probably not supposed to be in here, like the orange bit.
Right.
Maybe
What
that
has
grey
happened
bit.
here?
It fell apart.
Right, let me check this is right first.
That's right.
I'm just checking it.
It is.
I'm allowed to check it. There's no point carrying on if it's wrong, is there?
It is
Okay, now I know it's right. Right. Anna's going to chat to you while I speed build in the background, boys and girls.
right. Don't know.
See? Told you. I'm a newspaper today. I'm a newspaper, yes.
Everyone will be
Hooray!
looking for modulars, I guess. Tonight.
Medullas, yes. I love me a medulla.
But I don't like this hot. That has broken me. Especially when I had to take the whole third one apart again.
Can you just disassemble everything you've assembled?
Well, that one
In
you
here,
don't need.
please?
That one is just three of them together. You don't need me to disassemble that. That's fine.
Check it.
It's just three of them together. It's there. I don't know what my next set will be. Probably the Pixar lamp. What next one I'll buy. But on Monday I'll probably try and finish that one over there. Because apparently it's taking up too much space, so I need to finish it.
I mean, it's taking up some space.
So I'll finish
Just
that,
having the
and
box
then,
in here is a pain in the
and
trousers,
then
isn't
I
it?
can do Jeffrey
Good old Jeffo.
and whatever I can find.
He's the Jeff. Jeff.
I will be keeping that box because it's signed and everything.
Give me a J. J, give me an F.
I don't know who the designer was. I'm sure we'll find.
Father Christmas, I imagine. He designs all the Lego.
But,
Where
my
is this?
favourite set is Brickhead. Is not Brickheads. Is Tornek and BD1 because he's super cute.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Clunky clunk. Next time your back plays up, go see a physiotherapist. No. I've done that before.
I don't think
They're useless. Let's not have
Well,
fingers.
it's orange. You're not doing any orange. You're doing green. No, it's there. This box is the world map. I've got boards everywhere. I'm over half, 2/3. So I've only got a third.
The thing with the world map as well is the actual finished thing probably isn't going to be able to be assembled and shown on streams. It'll fill this table.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it'll be all the different bits will be done, and then we'll have to show you afterwards on a video what it
If we can
actually
make
looks
it on
like
the bed.
finished. Yeah, I think it's too big for this table. Where is the green? There it is.
Yeah, we'll probably make it on the bed, and because it is quite big. And did you get your knife out of the car yesterday?
I did.
He'd lost it. He put it in like on the side, and it fell down. And he's like, "Oh, this one. What knife was it? That one there."
My Swiss Army knife. No,
Oh,
my nice Swiss Army knife.
what were you looking for ages?
Yep.
Oh my god!
It's just in the car.
Wow.
Yeah, it was weird because someone said when I did that "What's in my bag" thing on TikTok, someone said, "Oh, you should have a knife in your setup." And I said, "Well, I have a Swiss Army knife, but it's not a UK legal one, so I can't carry it with me." And it was the first time I'd thought about it for ages. And then the next time I went into the boot of the car, like the next day, it was just sat there tucked in the side bit. And I'm like, well, that's been there probably since we got this car. Because it was in the boot. Because it was in the boot of the old car. Because if you remember, it was in my backpack when we went to Disneyland. And I tried, and it got caught on the scanner thing. So I had to go and put it back into the boot of the old car. So I imagine because I always carry it with me when I go to hotels and stuff. No, it was when we like because in the past it's yeah, because it's got all the tools and stuff on to like my camera breaks. I need to repair something. It's just a handy little multi-tool to have. So it's always in my bag when I go to a hotel or go away anywhere. But because you have to go through security to get into a Disney hotel, it got flagged up on security and I had to take it out of my bag and go and put it in the car. And then when we got the new car, I obviously just moved it from the boot of one to the boot of the other and just forgot I'd done that. So for months, I've not known where it was. And it was in the car all the time. So now I have it back again. No, come off. That is a really clever build technique, the way that's done that. That is very clever. Because neither of them are completely straight. That's really good. To be able to get that angle in. And now we need some green, some beautiful green. 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 Give me the green.
So I did most of it. It was just that, or like I can't, because we're gone past 10 now. I'll freak out. That's why.
What do you mean you'll freak out?
Because it's gone 10. I don't like people. I know Dave needs to go to bed. I know he needs a wee. I need the loo. It's gone 10. I'm tired because I've not been sleeping well.
I've got to go and faff around and sort out this video that Topher's edited yet. So that releases at 10 o'clock in the morning and I won't
The
be
quickest way to
here.
find lost item is to buy a replacement. Always put 2 of each thing. You didn't want to buy another one though, did
Well,
you?
you say that.
You've got to
Have
buy another one.
Well, have you noticed on my keys, I've now got, after that, I now have a UK legal one that's on my keyring.
Do you? I've not realised.
Yeah. That arrived this week. So it literally was the day after my new one arrived, I found the old one.
I've done it loads of times. I was looking. I had what was it called, Animal Crossing, and I'd put it in the box and I'd put the box away, and now I could not find it. I looked everywhere that I thought it could possibly be, and I looked and looked and looked, bought a new one, started a new island, and then I was just walking through the living room. I looked at the bookcase, and there at the back was my game, and I was just like, "Oh my god, why? Why would I put it there?" But yeah, there it was at the back there, hidden in the top of the box. It was like a this much space. Like you just get
Yeah.
you just get a DS case in there. So annoying. What are you doing there, my friend? You're giving him some Wi-Fi. Some Wi-Fi things.
It's his motion wigglers.
I call it Wi-Fi. They look like Wi-Fi things, but bands. How far is Cambridge tomorrow for you?
All the way there.
Yeah.
It's not actually in Cambridge, it's in St Ives, which I don't know where St Ives is. Although I do remember as a kid, like bank holiday weekends, St Ives Market would be a thing, which I used to get dragged to Whittlesea Market, which was bad enough. This is where we got all our clothes from, the market. Whittlesea Market was bad enough, but on a bank holiday weekend, we'd have to go. The other St Ives, the one in Cambridgeshire, we'd have to go to St Ives Market, and it would be horrible. And I remember it being ages from where we used to live, north of Peterborough, but I don't know where exactly it is. I don't think I've been to St Ives since. Hopefully, it's not too far off the A14.
I know it. Well,
don't tell anyone any information. Yeah. Oh, I know how far it is from here, but we can't tell people that because that tells people where we are.
It's far enough.
Yeah. It's within my previously designated radius.
It would take nearly 4 hours on transport. I thought St Ives was in Cornwall. Yeah, apparently there's 2.
Yeah, there's one in Cambridge. Or just outside of Cambridge. Boing, boing. Yoink, 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 yoink. Boing, boing, yoink, yoink, boink, boinky, boinky, yoink, yoink, boink, boink. Yoink and boink.
Absolutely spot on. My Harrier fell off the stand as I was putting it on the shelf. Couldn't find 3 or 4 bits, so ordered pick up bricks and found them all the day after they were dispatched. Yeah, we've all been there. I thought I'd lost the piece, and then I put all the bits to the side. The piece came, I started it back up.
The police came?
And the piece was stuck in a wheel. I just didn't think that a piece that big would have been wedged in the wheel space, but it was.
Do, 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 do. I do like the fact you've got the choice between the stands and the wall mount for this set. I think that is delicious, and more of the art sets should do that.
You left loads of white there, aren't you?
Well, I'm not going to put it on the wall. I'm going to leave it on the stands.
No, it's only, but you would end up with white bricks then.
Yeah.
It's like that comes with a stand, doesn't it? Well, it has to come with it. The shield has to come with a stand. When's the quietest time to go to a Lego convention?
The afternoon just before it closes. Like, don't expect any of the good stuff to be available to sell. Able to buy. It depends what you're going for. If you I've done that wrong. If you're just going to look and hang out, then if they close at 4, get there about 3, and there'll be no one there. There'll also be nothing good left to buy. So if you're there buying, you need to be there when it opens, but it's also the busiest time. Well, anything good at any kind of good price, you need to be there first thing.
Well, if you're there for minifigs,
all the good ones will be gone first thing. Everything good goes first thing. But if you don't mind getting the best deals, or you're not there to shop, go whenever. Later in the day, the better for quietness.
I think I've convinced myself to buy the set after seeing you build it. Colours. Yeah, the orange one. Where is orange?
Up there somewhere.
I do not see orange. Oh, the orange one is right over there. It does look very yellow. So that is the yellow one, but the orange one I don't think you can see. It's very orange. It's not that yellow. It's very what's this called? Wangjangler orange. And that has Kev had to rebuild the green. No, it's just he had to build the leg because it fell apart. But the rest of it's fine. Like Kevin said, it's not my set, so he has to make sure it's right.
Blinky blonk, because I'm autumnal.
That didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything.
So technically, I have made 3. Well, I made 3 because it felt the other one just
Ta-da! There we have Green Face. He likes to be called. Let's get him on the display. Yeah, there's a microphone there.
It's a shame that one of them doesn't have the autograph. Oh, not Kevin.
I'm putting him back. I'm just putting this behind him. I might need to get Spock out of here. He's had his fun. It's not Star Trek Day anymore. Ah! Almost knocked the...
Look at it.
And then he's going to go out on the landing. But there you go, boys and girls. That is Keith the Teeth, as he likes to be called.
Give pass all them.
'Twas a great set. Really enjoyed that. Me and Anna can collaborate, and we'll build every set together from now on. Thank you for watching, folks. I know that's been a long one. I need to go and schedule a video for tomorrow morning and then go to a Lego convention. We'll see you there. Toodle pip. See you on Monday for another lovely stream. Bye.